Hi, and welcome back to the Chillin in the Party podcast. I'm your host, Clarkson Rec, and today we're back with another regular podcast episode for you. This is not a D&D episode. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, maybe you should watch those. You probably should watch them. They're really good. Yeah, we're going to be talking about some gaming news. We're going to be talking about some anime, trying to do light spoilers when it comes to anime because there is a lot going on with a lot of different anime right now. Also, there's some movies coming up we're going to talk about. And then I wanted to play a little bit of a game. I call it Do You Feel Old Yet? Where I'm going to be asking you about your favorite game franchises. And we're going to see how old all of you unks really are. And aunt, because Tiff's in the party too.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
I'm auntie.
I'll give you a free one. I'll give you a free one right now. Mario is celebrating his 40th anniversary.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
I know somebody feels old, okay?
Look, there was. Is that you?
There we go. Bang, hit one.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
All right. But,
Oh my God.
keep it locked in here. We're going to hang out.
Man.
Spoiler alert, your boy's kind of tired, so it's chilling in the party, but it's really hanging out in the kickback today. That's what's going on. But yeah, there's gonna be a transition here.
There's gonna be a transition here. Is
crazy. Oh god. So what's everybody been playing? I want to talk about what I've been playing or what I've been trying to play because I'm being a dad's a lot. But
been trying to play. Let's go with that. What you been trying to play?
You want to start with me? I never get to go first. I'm so excited.
Start first with Mark. Let's go.
Me and my wife have been playing Split Fiction.
Oh,
and
wait, playing or trying to play? Which?
No, we wait till the baby's asleep, and then we try not to fucking scream at each other. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of cooperation. We played through It Takes Two back when that first came out. We had a great time with it. Yeah, they just know their audience and they know their formula, because like it's such a great feeling sitting next to another human or playing online, because sometimes she'll play from the other room, but just like laughing at just the ridiculousness of this game and getting frustrated with each other because some people don't know how to communicate properly. My wife does not know how to communicate properly.
It's happening right now. I called it.
I will take no
Are we going on jump? Are we going on go? Why'd you go? Dude, that's the entire. We've been streaming it too. It's been great. We're past like the 2/3 mark, and it's so much fun. It's a great game. I think it is gonna be, like, personally, it's my game of the year already. Like, I don't know, the feeling you get from a game like this is not comparable to any other game, because like, yeah, the game by itself is really good, but the human connection you get when playing a game with another person, you're both having a really good time. You can't get that from like a Kingdom Come Deliverance or like a really good like God of War or some other shit that's coming out this year. Like, I think on like a pure enjoyment level, I think this is that. Yeah. This is that. It's just fun.
Like a full spectrum of emotions, like, because everything you just said, and then also just like
share.
It's also a great game.
Never been more angry at somebody in my entire life.
There it is. You get to share that though. Like, yes, a lot of games are missing that. Like the actual, like, two people play on this game at the same time, same room. Like, you know.
Well, because that was
the art of co-op is lost.
My wife
was absolutely. Because
my wife was talking about getting it because she has her PC, so we were talking about getting it separately, and then we just played like that. But I prefer to sit on the same couch with somebody when you can.
That's nostalgia.
You know what I mean? Because then you got like the high five, and then you guys can actually slap
like
kids,
Mario Kart 64, GoldenEye back in the day. Man,
so there's a design decision that they made with this that at first I was kind of confused about, but now I get it, because like, even if you're not in the same room, it feels like you are, because they still split the screen.
Nice.
Oh man.
So you still get that feeling of having like a split screen and having somebody next to you
I like
and
that.
having to like cooperate with that person.
Mhm.
And then there's times where like they may be confused and you can literally just look at their screen like, no, go left, dummy. Like it's like
Yeah.
it's one of those
It's
one of those
right
things.
in front of you, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's cool. I
Like,
like
how
that.
many times are you gonna miss that jump? I'm just wondering because I've been over here.
Hey, stop
and-
it. Stop it.
Okay,
We not,
okay,
we
okay,
not, we not doing, because that's going to lead into a whole nother argument, and it's going to go back to that one game, and I'm not talking about that game. Don't you dare. Nobody see it. I don't.
It's not on the notes. It's not on the notes, so it's not going to be on the notes until you bring it into the notes. It's not on the notes. It's not on there. There's a different game that starts with a D.
All right.
We'll get to that later.
All right.
We'll get to that later. There's a
Here,
different
listen.
game that's
Shot
not.
is coming. It's from either Clark or me, one of the two. Let's see. Thank you, Blade.
I
Even
might
Blade
crash.
is involved. Your back is
He's having his crash out already.
Yeah, I've been yapping a little bit though, so let me just close it.
Man.
Let me finish mine. I've been playing that, and then I've been playing a lot of Avowed.
Oh my.
Obsidian. I have a terrible Obsidian bias, so I will accept no slander.
They're
Okay,
good,
it's a
man.
great game.
I agree.
It's fine.
And you want to know
I
something
acknowledge.
crazy? Want to know something real crazy? Because that's what I've been playing. I'm sorry, I'm still in it here. A lot of people were upset that it wasn't multiplayer, but I feel like this is absolutely a game where it's necessary for you to like go through and develop and do all the stuff yourself and like pick how you're actually going to take your route. Thank you, Blade. Blade agrees.
No, I think we may disagree, because I think that while I'm playing this, it feels like an Obsidian RPG, so it feels great. Like they know how to craft a world where I'm on my way to go do something, and I've done 8 other things on the way to go do it.
Always
no-
ADHD dreamer.
No other game. Well, no. I mean, other people have done it. Like God of War figured out how to do it with their semi-linear design, and like Fallout, of course, does it. But Obsidian finds a way to make me just like. Normally, whenever I'm on my way to go do something, I'll keep a note of something. I'll be like, oh, that's a cool looking cave over there. With Avowed, I'm just like, no, I'm taking that left immediately because there's probably something cool down there and I'll probably need it later. So I'm like the path is straight and I'm over here just like,
Also, for reference, and I keep on muting myself is because Blade is playing with this wonderful squeak toy as we're trying to talk. He wants to be involved too, so I'm just
it's all good.
toss that over there and then mute myself
Yeah.
again until necessary.
But the point that I neglected to make, maybe this is just me, but I feel like the way the game is set up, that it lends itself more to multiplayer, because I feel like there's a lot of dead space. How do I put this? It feels like it was designed for you and your friends to insert more personality into it than there's already there.
I could feel that, but then that leads me to like, oh, this is Baldur's Gate 3 version.
Yeah.
Yeah. He tearing it up.
Dude, Blade
the
is
program's gonna edit out.
He's
all
going
of
to
those
town
anyway.
on that fucking thing, though.
It's
man.
fine.
He
Riverside's.
This dude is tearing at this thing right now. He's just like, oh, get the squeaker, and he keeps on staring at me while he's doing it. I know what you're doing, bro. Jeez, so
Pure
crash out.
intent.
Clark did crash out. Blade
He's
crashed
over-
out.
He's,
There it
he's
is.
over here like, I know. He's like, I know you want the squeak toy. You can't have it. That's why you keep looking over at me. It's my
Yeah.
it's my squeak
Oh
toy.
my gosh! Shout out to
That's
Blade.
cool.
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
no, I feel you said there's a lot of dead space. I don't. For myself, it's been a while since I've actually like been interested in a single player. Like, oh, I know I'm the only one playing this. I'm like, I'm gonna do all these things that I want to do without any extra, and I just been going with the choices. 'Cause normally, you know, you can look up like, oh, hey, should we do this or whatever? Like with split fiction, go this way, go that way, make this jump.
Yeah.
This one is like, all right, hey, this is the path I'm gonna take, and you can divert yourself from it like at any time. Just like switch up your whole character's being. But it's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna see how this goes, and then if we get a second playthrough, then it's like, all right, just take an opposite way. I feel like that's the one of those things that it brings back for me. So
Yeah. I think I've figured out that as I've gotten older, how do I put this? I don't have a tolerance for people that shouldn't be alive.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
I think I'm skewing more towards Renegade than Paragon, if you know what I mean, from like Mass Effect. Like in Avowed, specifically, there are certain times where I know that the game wants me to keep this person alive. I refuse.
I know what this means.
I refuse.
I know what this means.
I save certain
I know
people,
what this means. I
but
know
at the
what it
same
means.
time, I know. I'm like, you have wronged me in some way.
I know it. Oh man.
Fool me
So-
once, I can't be fooled again. I'm gonna kill you.
Damn.
I don't know what you mean.
Damn.
That's crazy. No, I feel you. I feel you. Cool. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's been two separate instances where I'm like, ooh, I know the game is telling me that mercy is important, but I ain't Jesus. That's not what I'm here to do. All right, I'm here to save the world or
Ooh.
whatever.
We'll go this route real quick. What weapons? What's your loadout look like? What are your two loadouts?
Oh, I found that flaming sword from the first area way too early.
Huh?
So that
Yeah.
way too early. I found that way too early. So that has been a permanent lock. That, and I have the pistol that shoots like electricity,
Absolutely.
and then just whatever arquebus I can find, which is like the rifle. Yeah.
Huh?
That's been a permanent lock. I got some spells I use in the background, but like that's it, and I'm pretty nice with it too.
Grimoire and pistol. That's what I've been doing. And it's
What if they get close to you?
but then I switch over to my either what is it, the woodsman axe?
Oh yeah, the big
Okay.
one.
No, woodsman axe and a shield, or
Okay,
emerald splitter, because that emerald splitter is like, I didn't think I would like two-handed combat.
They're
For my boy
pretty-
King, the long way.
yeah.
That's
The long way.
the long way.
I will.
Two-handed, the
The
long
long
way.
way.
Since,
Hey, bro.
since we're already talking about Avowed, we've already landed here. We might as well just have the full conversation.
Hey. Uh-oh.
I feel like this game
Uh-oh.
gets a lot of unnecessary hate towards it.
Exactly.
But then at the same time, it's getting hate from the strangest of places, because if you check the Metacritic score, it's in like the 80s. And I don't know about you guys that went to public school, but 80 seems pretty good to me.
Yeah,
Like a solid. It's a solid.
Seems
me, man.
pretty good.
Yeah.
A lot of you wish you had an 80. Okay.
That's above passing. That's fine for me.
Yeah. All right. Some of y'all skating by with like fucking real low C's. So like an 80 sounds really nice.
Yeah.
So, but I hear the complaints, but at the same time, again, maybe I'm just old and washed, but like, I don't care about some of the technical things that people want to argue about. For example, people are like arguing like, oh yeah, in Skyrim or in like Oblivion, like if I shoot an arrow, it's going to be in that tree like forever. Who cares? They don't count
Oh,
ammo
no.
in this.
These disappearing. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
listen. I have
What do we-
to tell you, I'm so glad I don't have to worry about crafting arrows or making bullets, doing whatever, because
Exactly.
That's not what we're here for. We're here.
Yeah.
We're here to go on
We're
an
here for the
adventure
story,
and like
the
fight
quest.
stuff.
I'm here
put
for
me
the
in a
quest.
fantastical world with fantastical abilities. Like, oh hey, I don't have to worry about arrows. I don't have to
Yeah.
worry about lightning bullets. I don't have to worry about
Yeah, it's just not. It's not that, and I feel like it gets a lot of people that don't like it because they're comparing it to something that
To
is
something else.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not
Go sit
that.
down.
Well, and
They
I
need to
saw
go sit down.
I saw a couple of negative reviews are about like romanceable characters or lack thereof in Avowed. I haven't played it yet, but that was one of the reviews I saw that was a negative impact
It's like,
Go outside.
Or just play
Yeah.
roller
Go
play
outside.
a
Go
roller skate
over to somebody
free.
outside,
Just play a
bro.
roller
You don't
skate
need to be
free with
the
my
whole
polyamory
romance.
Everything doesn't have to involve romance or romantic.
That's what I'm saying,
character.
though.
Like,
It's
this-
fucking crazy. It's just like, I'm playing a Avowed and it doesn't have any romanceable options in this game. It's like, what the fuck happened to us, dude?
Blade
Like,
agrees.
remember when you bought the game? Like,
You
you remember when
hear
you bought the game and it was like, oh, this is a high fantasy, like, RPG. And that's what you gave a shit about? Not like, can I fuck the twink white-haired elf boy, please? Like, nobody gave a shit.
See,
Nobody
this
cared
is-
about it.
See, this is what happens when you watch all that fucking Game of Thrones.
I guess
Oh
so.
my
Scale.
gosh.
The scaly blue one, I'm a fucking.
Fuck that
That's
one.
the conversation
God.
that they're having. Like it's like, I get it though. I get
get
it though
it.
because that's Garrus.
It is Garrus.
That's
It is Garrus, you know. That one,
I
I'll give
mean-
them that one. You're right. Yeah, that's an L.
Yep,
That's an L. They missed an opportunity there. But
Apparently, like, because IGN put out a video. That's the only video that they put out. So I don't know if he's the only romanceable character, but he is romanceable.
is he?
Yes,
Nice.
because
Really?
it's Garrus.
Right.
Come on.
Probably. Like, I like to think there was like a board meeting before Avowed launch of like, if we don't do this, there will be like riots. We can't release
Man.
this game. Like,
The
It
you
thing
can't have
it
is,
was-
this voice actor in this game, and you can't.
It
fuck
was
him.
probably
You just
him.
can't.
He's like, listen, I've never played a not fuckable character. I don't know
I don't
what
know.
you want me
I don't
to
know
do.
what my motivation is on this character.
Is
If I
that
can't,
allowed for say
if I'm not able to sling dick, what am I doing? Why am I in this
God.
place right now?
Where is Lightning Brown when you need him? Where's Lightning Brown? For real?
Archangel, you ever
Oh,
heard of him?
God.
I'm
This
kind
is-
of a
this
big
is
deal.
Kind of a big
This is
deal.
what we.
Kind of a big deal.
Oh my gosh, crazy. No, man, I don't think that's. Hey, I understand what you want, but you want a completely different kind of game. And nah, man, like go play Baldur's Gate. Go do that
I
somewhere
will tell
else.
you that I think that maybe that's just not the type of game that I want to play, because there's a lot of people that have been comparing Avowed to a game that also came out recently, which is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I've been seeing all
I-
those. If they would have took, this from Kingdom Come, then this, I was like, oh my god.
And it wouldn't be
Yeah.
about.
No,
Exactly.
thank you. I don't. Maybe it's again. I'm old and washed.
Yeah.
I don't have 10 real life hours a day to do in-game shit.
Oh man.
I don't have time
No, I feel
to
you.
put in real life hours to become proficient at smithing in a video game. I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. Maybe I had it when Skyrim came out. I don't have it now. I have a job. I have a wife. I have a kid.
Ain't got it in me.
I'm-
Ain't got it on me. Find somebody else.
Exactly.
Hey, it
I got
sounds-
social obligations.
Sounds like a
I got,
fucking sounds like a skill issue, but
Ooh.
yeah, I'm just not. I'm not good enough.
I-
But it also doesn't interest me. No, that shit's just whack. I'm sorry. Fuck.
man.
Did you know that if you don't shower and you're just walking around with blood covered in, like, I don't care. Like, it's cool, right? And like 13-year-old me who didn't have a job, and all I had to worry about was going to school and then coming home. Like, I would
Mhm.
love this. I would love this. But at the same time, there is a hobby that all of you that really like Kingdom Come Deliverance should look into. It's called LARPing.
Oh,
That's what you're doing.
Oh shit.
All of you are doing that. Okay?
Hey,
It's
listen.
fine. How about you guys go outside and do it?
No.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
Like, the level of like immersion and roleplay in that game, it's impressive, but I don't want to do that. In a game, that's also like why I didn't like Red Dead Redemption 2, because I thought it was really boring. Because you have to ride a horse 20 real world minutes.
Oh man.
Are we
Tiff,
doing this?
Tiff got to
Are
go
we
deliver
doing
them
this?
first.
Are
To
we
get from
doing
one
this?
city
We're
Hey,
doing
listen,
this.
to another.
He went on his I hate Western soapbox last night. It wasn't necessary.
I hate Western soapbox. It's crazy.
Listen,
That's
maybe
wild.
that was the good old days that people keep telling me about. But
Oh,
I
no.
haven't found them yet.
Oh my God.
No. Ha. What?
Oh,
you,
shit.
you played
Were
online?
those-
You didn't like playing online, bro?
I absolutely love playing. Well, we played on.
It's not.
We
let me-
played online.
Yeah.
Again, it's a personal thing. Like, maybe it's just not a time period that I'm interested in. And, like,
Ah, so you hate
Like-
the West. Got it. Crash all cards again.
how do I say this? Because, like, the
Ooh.
last time I went on one of these tirades, we couldn't run ads on that video. So I got
Demonetized.
I don't know. Yeah. It just sent it back. I got a message. It was like, you cannot run ads on this video, and I was just like, oh, why is that?
Well, real life.
That wasn't a great time for someone of a certain melanin count. You want to say that?
See? Wow. You know. If you know, you know. But
It's
that's
okay.
also.
You know what? I'll edit it out anyway. Why would I want to?
Actual fuck.
Oh,
Everybody in this town has known each other for generations. You're all cousins. what are you talking about?
What?
What about that is fun? I wake up early in the ass crack of dawn and I ride a fucking horse and my nuts hurt. What the fuck are we doing? Like, what is? Oh God, there's some brown people. There's some brown people over there, and they have been on this land forever.
Oh my
And you know
God.
what? It's time to
Always-
expand. What are
Oh,
we
my
doing?
Now
Jesus.
it's time to expand. Oh shit.
What are we? All of that's getting cut. Welcome back.
Hey.
Nah, you
Welcome
should have
back.
left all that in.
Welcome
No,
back.
that's gonna be
Welcome.
so many bleeps
First of
and
all,
bloops.
We gonna
So many
pause.
bleeps and bloops.
Oh,
Yeah.
bleep bloops.
I guess that's my crash out for the day.
That's great. What a great time.
Cool, man.
Hey,
Yeah, I don't like westerns.
King,
King, what you been playing?
what you been playing? Wait.
We can reel it back in. I can tell you my Avowed loadout. Let's do that. Let's reel it back.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Rip back.
Go ahead. Tell us
I
about
got
your
the-
Avowed loadout.
I'm playing with I don't know where I found it. It was a poison sword. And
Poison sword.
and I'm Hermione Granger out in this bitch. I got my grimoire and my
Hermione
wand.
Granger.
Okay.
Grimoire
I'm
and
enjoying
wand.
it. I like
I
it.
couldn't do it. I was like, I need something with distance.
I bought
along
the
with magical
wand
distance.
in the second area that you go to with Emerald Stair.
Emerald Stair.
And it was called something. It shoots electricity. I like that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
I think.
I got that one because I just kind of went through and just bought everything that was like named, or I found everything that was named.
Yeah, the unique items,
Because I
absolutely.
don't break them down, I just keep them. Because like
Oh.
eventually maybe I'll switch my loadout, but I have not switched.
Yeah, I have a lot of good stuff that I found, but I really like my sword, and I like my grimoire and my wand. I have
That's
not changed that.
crazy.
Yeah.
No shield, just sword by itself.
Sword by itself, two-handed
Wow.
that shit.
Oh, the long way. Where's Lightning Brown? Where's Lightning Brown?
Lightning Brown has prior obligations.
Boo.
Also, I have a running theory.
I
that-
know. Yeah, stop it before you say it. Before you say it, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't put it out there because we know. If you know, you know. If
Somebody,
you know, you
somebody
know.
might be part timing a little bit.
Ooh.
Although showing up for the D&D episodes, he hasn't missed
No.
one of those.
Oh.
Dare I say?
Dare I say?
I don't know.
That's crazy. That's real crazy.
Maybe
I
it's
would
because I
never
called
say
him a
that
fraud.
personally.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Oh Jesus!
It's okay. He does. He probably won't watch this one. It's not D&D related.
Oh.
It's an obsession at that point.
Oh.
It's an
Damn.
obsession.
Oh.
It's fine. It's
Obsession.
fine. He'll be back whenever Warhammer 3 comes out. So we can talk about Warhammer 3. He'll be back.
Oh shit!
It's
I'm ready for the
alright.
show. to be honest, because I heard they were starting that show.
God damn it!
Well,
Let King talk about what game he's
Oh, my bad. All right, my bad. Shit, edit it out. My bad. Shit.
No, my
Nah,
bad.
leave it in.
I can't hit the button every 2 goddamn seconds. There's no episode left.
Dang. Light is coming on. There we go.
All right, King, what you been playing? Have you? I don't
man.
think you've been playing. You tried that. Let me not step on it. Go ahead. You share a different opinion.
No. You was about to be correct. I tried Avowed. I played for a little bit, and then I turned that shit right back off.
Oh, I'm okay.
And turn on Sonic. No, I'm sure.
Would you?
You goddamn right I
Get
did.
out fast.
You absolutely right I did.
Oh, what?
The water's fine. We go back over here with Sonic.
That and Destiny would have also been an acceptable answer
Oh,
too.
God. See, I was being nice, and I said Sonic.
Out.
He went there. He
Out
went
now.
there. He
Get
went
out.
there.
Get
He
out.
went there.
Get
I
out.
tried. I was gonna say Destiny, but I was like, no,
The door.
we don't want to go there.
No, I
The
actually
door.
did. No, I actually did start
Get
playing
out.
Sonic because
Get out.
no. Apparently there was a team that went through a lot of painstaking labor
Oh my.
and decompiled Sonic Unleashed, the 360 version, and made a PC port of it and made it to where you could run it natively on Windows with a big glow up and everything, like high res everything. It looks fantastic. It
Stop it, Clark. Stop it, Clark.
it
It's
a little bit of my it was fun. I had a lot more fun playing that than Avowed.
Stop.
And then I went back on Destiny.
Listen. Not everybody's good at jumping and finding places to go and stuff like that.
Oh,
All right, so we gotta.
King, you are a
That's-
valued member of this podcast, and I respect your opinion.
But
I respect your opinion.
Yeah.
I respect your right
What?
to have it.
hey, Chance, what are you playing?
Hey, thanks. Thank you, King. You fucking suck.
Because
This is what we
I
call
didn't because
extender
I didn't
intervention.
follow everybody else's bandwagon and play Avowed and like it because I didn't.
Hey, people don't
Not a
like
fan of it.
People
That's
don't
why I
like
turned that shit off.
God.
Chance, what's going on over there, buddy?
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
Chance. What are you
Hey.
playing?
Hey.
Well, I
Well.
beat about everything there was to beat in Dynasty Warriors. So I
Oh yeah.
kind of stopped playing that for right now. But I went back over to Elden Ring again.
Ooh, getting ready for Night Raid.
I am getting ready for Night Rain, but I'm not playing. So essentially, I platinumed Elden Ring, did everything there was to do in Elden Ring. So
That's
then
a
I
bad
found the Convergence mod. Have you guys heard about that?
Is that the one where it just randomizes everything?
No,
Like,
I've done that one too. So the Convergence mod is these guys made, it's a group of modders, and I don't know all their names, but they made it for Dark Souls 3 as well, and it's essentially like a comprehensive overhaul of the way spells work. They've added new spells, new weapons, the way weapon scalings work, the way bosses function. There's new bosses, so like they'll like data mine, go into the code of the game and find like, oh, here's an enemy they didn't add. Let's put that into the game. Let's pull shit from Bloodborne and put that into the game. So
oh shit.
massive, like areas are completely reworked and completely different. It's fucking sick. It's really cool, and it's free. It's free. You can just get on Nexus Mods and download it.
$3.50?
Bro, I'm like legit. Like you get their little like mod unpacker, and it does all the work for you. Like you just click run, it downloads all the shit, compartmentalizes it. You just put it in a file and load it, and then play. Just plug and play, pretty much.
Speaking
It's,
of
it's fucking
like-
sick as hell. I've been putting a lot of time into that here lately.
Speaking of the PC mods, that apparently there's a team working on
Hold
a
on.
whole new campaign for Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Like, it's supposed to be like a
I
big
did.
mod.
I did. Is that the Spelljammers one that I keep seeing like clips of? Because I feel like they were adding like the whole like Spelljammers like universe into it. Like somebody's like going through and like
I don't know what it is exactly, but it's a pretty big project that
think-
whoever these dudes are that's working on this. I'm looking forward to that.
One of the ones I saw is it's something having to do with like a carnival in Avernus or like maybe one of the circles of hell, but I know that it's like King was saying, it's like a community of modders, because I know they're adding like new voice lines to it, new characters, and all kinds of different stuff to it. It's a lot of
Like
lot
whole
of
new
work.
dialogue,
Mhm.
everything.
Looks cool as hell. But yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
It's the. Hold on. Are you talking about they're adding the Witchlight Carnival?
No, it's not Witchlight. It's here. You know what? Google exists. Let me just pull this up real quick.
Yeah. I'm sorry. This is completely off topic. Wait. No, it's on topic. Whatever. While we're here, hold on. Where you look that up, I gotta look up something else because I forgot to put it on the show notes. But we need to check on our fantasy gaming league.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We have not done an update for the people.
Uh-huh.
Let me go ahead and pull up my window.
To the wall.
All right, y'all can see this?
Yeet.
Yeah, I can see my screen now.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So, the standings as they are right now. Get that out of here. Tiffany in first place with 29.91 points.
Boo.
King is in second place with 21.42. I'm in third place, only having one game release. With
But that one game is a game of the year contender.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm in third place with 20.21 points. Towns is in fourth place with 19.27 points. Miller, you are in fifth place, 10.62, and none of Chance's games have come out yet.
None of them. Give it time.
So
Give it time.
give it time. Also, they also shows the budget. Okay, I've been doing a lot of off-season trading.
Yeah. The budget isn't updated for me yet.
Yeah. So the budget update, the updates every Saturday. So if you put in any picks after, but
That's all.
anybody want to go over any changes that they made in their lineup? I know Tiff got more here than she did before.
I gave up Adamfall. King took Adamfall, and
I don't have faith in it anymore. You don't have faith in Adamfall anymore.
I took Assassin's Creed.
That for how? Oh, good luck.
I bid $5.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody saw it, so I wound up getting it.
Yeah, stuck that one past.
Yeah. I did one more I got rid of. I can't remember.
Well, you took Judas because we both bid on Judas. Because I was going to take Judas when nobody was looking. But Tiff snatched away Judas, and then
Oh yeah, and I
you
picked
made
up
it.
Metroid Prime.
Yeah,
My goodness.
and then
Gonna hope that comes out this year.
Man, look, I'm already hoping.
I mean, ain't that why you dropped Fable?
No,
Fable
I
wasn't-
had to.
it got pushed
Fable,
back.
it
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
pushed back.
Fable,
I had
it's
to
not
get
coming out
Fable.
this year anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not coming out this year. It's coming out next year. So I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
King, you want to talk about any of the ones you added last minute? I think Pirate Yakuza
added that,
2K.
I added that WWE 2K25, and I'm glad I picked that one up when nobody was looking, because
Man,
I got
look at that.
a decent amount
First
of
of
points
all,
off that.
I don't know who reviews these things, right? Because what is the fucking criteria for this? Okay, hold on. I'm not talking about the people who made this website. Those people are fucking saints and should be treated as such.
Yes,
The
they're
people who review WWE,
Hey man, nope.
fuck are you looking at?
See, here we go.
Hold
Here
on.
we go.
No,
Nope.
no. I am No. Ship sail. I'm crashing out here.
Here we
This is
go.
it.
This is it. This is done.
Crash out, Clark.
They gave you the thing that everybody that plays NBA 2K complained about. They gave you the island.
The island. Yeah.
The island is literally the park.
Yep.
And everybody complained about the park when it was in 2K. And they gave you a shittier version of it. And you gave this game an 82 on Metacritic.
So, how
The
long has park been on
microtransactions
there?
have never been worse.
Of course, we know we don't like microtransactions over here. We know.
We don't like microtransactions.
We
Nobody does.
Who?
Nobody
Look at
does.
this.
Hey man, listen.
Hey man.
Listen,
I don't
it's
know.
it's just
When's the last time you watched wrestling? Yes.
Yesterday.
Yes.
yesterday.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
The, it's the
Hold
community.
on.
It's the community of people that play these games. It's kind of like the same community of people that play Call of Duty. No offense, but you can release the same shit. Like if you play 2K, like the basketball games, it's like, oh, like you have these 3 hairlines, these three faces, and these like 4 noses to choose from. These are the same options that you had in 2005. We haven't changed shit. We just update the roster.
Yeah.
It's the same
You'll
game.
spend $100 per my player to
Per
get your
my
stats
player,
up to
yes.
like 80.
Hey, bro, that's the fucking worst, dude. It's like the fucking the ability to spend money to make your character better than everybody else,
See,
and then take that
I'm-
shit online
formula
is
is
the
the
I'm
fucking
one of the few
craziest
people
shit.
I'm one of the few people that could play those type of games and not even go into the whole my player, all that bullshit. Because I just want to play. I just want to play base game.
Hey,
and
King,
play against a few people.
let me tell you, dude,
whatever.
see this
But the whole my
see this
player,
face?
my
You're
career,
not the
all that shit,
demographic.
yeah,
You're not the
Yeah.
demographic.
You're
It's
not
for
because
you.
you're playing it and you're happy and you're having fun, and you're not who they want to play the game. They want people that'll just drop fucking whatever amount of
they
money
want the whales. They
Yeah.
want the whales.
They want the whales.
That's
They
gonna
want-
shield money
and fucking
on VC and all that shit.
The
And,
They want the guy
I-
with 590 overalls.
and the
They
WWE
want the guy
games.
buying the cheetah print pants
Yep.
with the classic Jordans in the park. That's
Yep.
who they want. They
In
don't
the
want
park.
you. They
Not
don't
buying
want
that
you.
shit
I
in
saw
real
a
life.
video clip.
You're buying that
I saw a
fucking
video
non-fungible
clip of
shit.
Somebody. No, I saw a video clip of somebody on the WWE 2K on the island. Day one already had like a fucking, was it 99 or 100 overall person already?
They're following the same metric because they know that people will do it. People will spend that fucking
They'll
money.
do it.
What?
They'll do it.
What?
You can put in the minimum amount of work, and people will still fucking buy it and spend stupid amounts of money on it. It just
I
is
love
what
it
it
here.
is. It's what they do.
I
And then
love
the
it
critic
here.
score, it's a critic score, man.
The
It's like,
critic score is what pisses me off.
It's like you said. It's,
There
I
it
can't
is.
remember what
There
game we were
it is.
talking. I can't remember what game we were talking about.
Critic score.
What
is
game we were
what
talking about,
pisses-
but you said some shit along the lines of like IGN's still gonna give it a 9 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10, whatever the fuck game that was. But that's real. Like that's what they do. It feels like it's like, hey, 2K's coming out. Here's a little money and something nice for you. Give it a good score. They
And
won't even.
something nice
They
for
won't
you.
even play the fucking game. They'll just chat GPT a fucking review and give it 85 out of 100. There you go.
They
That's
repurposed something
crazy.
that was
Damn.
in a different game that,
That was
nobody
real.
liked. Nobody liked the city in 2K.
Oh man, the
Maybe
city.
the
Nobody
island
liked
is
it.
different.
The city.
You know
You know
what
what?
though? Is like people probably
That's
still
fine.
don't like the island, but
Those who do not learn from history are forced to repeat it.
Yep.
Okay. Now, when they have a city or island in Madden, there you go. You know what they're gonna do? I'll tell you. I can see the future.
Can't you?
In the next NCAA,
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my
they're
God,
gonna
here we
do
go.
the campus.
The campus. No way.
the campus.
It's gonna be
Campus.
an amalgamation of different famous
Oh, no,
college
no, no, no.
campuses.
Actually,
Oh,
no,
wait,
no,
hold
no,
the
no.
fuck up, though.
No, no,
I'ma
no,
let
no.
you
I
go
gotta
first.
stop. I gotta stop you there because that's not EA's cup of tea. EA's cup of tea is college ultimate team. That's what's gonna happen.
It's going to spread. It's gonna. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Are you telling
no,
me-
2K? No, 2K does their their city and my player and all that, whereas EA, their thing is Ultimate Team. They're gonna
they
stick with what
they
do
make a
best.
lot of money on Ultimate
In
Team.
NCAA 25, you still have to like, oh, I'm going to go to class. I'm going to do this sponsor. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. They have it. It's just not its own like, oh, I'm in the campus walking around with all these other people on campus that go to the same college as me. So, I mean, it's there. It's just not completely developed to that point.
We have given this more attention than it deserves.
Oh, jeez.
It doesn't deserve
Damn
the
it,
amount
they
of
got us.
attention that we gave.
Oh, jeez.
We're talking about it.
Oh, jeez.
If it wasn't for John Cena turning heel, or the whole like Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan fucking story, I would not even acknowledge the existence of the WWE right now.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
man, I've been
Filthy
waiting so long.
casual. That's
I've
fine.
been waiting so long for that heel turn.
We knew it was going to happen. Chance, I don't think you picked up anything new.
It has an update. When it updates on
It hasn't
Saturday, it should
updated.
be filled up now. Yeah.
Towns isn't
Bang.
here. I don't even know what. I don't think you picked up anything new.
Nah, he did.
Now me, on the other hand,
Yeah, I saw you snuck in and picked up that Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 remaster.
I did.
Yep.
Yeah. Motherfucker. And it's on Game Pass too. Snipe. All right, that one's mine. So I took Tony Hawk, right? I did a little bit of an audible because I don't remember what I traded, but I picked up Death Stranding 2 just in time because they
shit.
released that. They released that 10-minute Kojima trailer that is a fever dream.
That 10-minute movie, mini movie.
So you're gonna
Oh,
get.
Because that's what that was. It
You're
was a
bidding on the
movie.
fucking sequel to the UPS simulator.
Did you?
Stop it.
No. Did you play it?
I watched Wong play it. He and I
Did you
sat
play
and he
it?
watched it, and I was like, at what point does this game get good? And he was like, dude, I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I'm
doesn't
10
get
hours
fit-
in. I'm 10 hours in. You just fucking, you pick up a box and then you walk that fucking box. Like, and what's fucking crazy is you were just complaining about riding a horse for 20 real life minutes. You fucking walked
But you were playing
like 5 real life hours to bring a box to another fucking place.
If Red Dead Redemption 2 was made by Kojima, I would have done it.
That's what it is, dude.
Oh my
Hideo
god.
Kojima and fucking it's got Norman Reedus in it, dude. Isn't that fucking cash money, dude?
Oh, you don't like Norman Reedus?
Yeah, it's not that I dislike Norman Reedus. I don't dislike Norman Reedus. It just, did you play the game? Are you kidding?
No, I did. I played Death Stranding 1. I finished Death Stranding 1. And I must tell you that the first 1/3 of that game, if it wasn't for the fact that I had no idea what was going on, I probably would have hated it more. But I gave Kojima the bail that he has earned, okay? I was like, eventually something should happen.
Yeah.
That was my whole thought process.
And you
Oh
carried that
my.
thought process all the way to the end of the game,
Oh man.
and then you
No,
thought,
the
Hey,
last
something
2/3 of that game is legitimately good. I'm not even like straight face, not joking at all. The last 2/3 of that game is really good. The story picks up a lot. You start to see like the dark world and what the actual Death Stranding is actually like referring to. The boss fights get really, really, really crazy. Mads Mikkelsen is a villain and he bodies it. Incredible. It starts to get really good, and like a lot of people aren't going to make it to that point, and I don't blame them because the beginning of the game.
Because they gotta walk.
Also, if you're gonna walk, okay,
Oh.
if you're gonna walk,
Oh my god.
Kojima gave you a hell of a soundtrack to walk to.
Oh
Just
my
saying.
God.
I honestly just like,
That soundtrack is fire.
I love the idea of Hideo Kojima just sitting there watching the playtesters, and they're just like, yeah, so like this is our fully loaded backpack, and we're walking. We should get there in about 12 hours. And then Kojima's like, make him run a little faster. and then he tries to run. The fucking weight shifts, he falls, and all the boxes scatter into the river and wash away. And he goes, "May finest work. Send it."
Good.
Don't.
And then if you fucking harshly critique that game, you just don't understand. Americans just don't have the cognitive capacity to understand what we were trying to do with this game. Like, bro, Kojima, get the fuck out of here, dude.
I played that entire game, and I swear, like, in order to finish it, you got to put like 80 hours into it.
Oh my god.
Does
it feel like you're putting 80 hours into it?
God, this is...
I couldn't explain to you what the fuck was going on. I just know that past a certain point, I was just indoctrinated into Kojima's vision. Like, it was what it was.
It just made sense. It made sense to you. You were locked in, bro.
It did.
That's what it was.
It did start to make sense. I was like, okay, so like bridge babies are connected to like the other like dark world where the shit's trying to come out, but like it's kind of fucked up that it's a baby though, because like the baby don't grow no more. It's like and then at one point, like, you're making bombs out of your piss, and I'm just like, what?
Oh my god.
Why?
What? Tiffany chimes in. What? What? Oh, okay. Now we got
that's
our
the
attention.
That's the same video game where Mads Mikkelsen played probably the coolest villain and had the most badass boss fight, where he's pulling undead things out of like this black goop bullshit, and I'm just like, man, this is really cool. But like, if you explain it to somebody, it sounds like you came back from the worst trip ever. Like, it sounds like you were tripping balls, and I sound stupid.
Well,
hey man, to each their own, right? If you enjoyed the game, cool. And if other people enjoyed the game, cool. I hope you enjoy the second one.
The second one looks intense. If you watch the whole 10-minute trailer, it looks...
Hey dude, I will take your word for it, bud. I just, it's like I could just call my local like mail office and just, hey, can I talk to one of your drivers real quick? Can you just walk me through one of your day-to-days, what that's like? And then it's like I've played Death Stranding in a 57th of the time. You know what I mean? Like,
oh god,
More power to you there, bud.
Anyways, I also picked up Gears E-Day because I forgot nobody picked it.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I picked up that new Sony game, Tides of Annihilation, that has Shadowheart in it, because it just looked pretty good. Yeah, it looked pretty good.
That game did look sick.
I was like, I'll just scoop that up while nobody's paying attention.
That's another Chinese developer, right? I think I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Wukong.
Yeah, I think that one, and then there's another one that they're making for PlayStation also. I think PlayStation's very invested in the Chinese gaming market.
Cool.
And I added a couple in there. Some bids.
Yeah. We'll check on this next time. A couple people added stuff after the cutoff, so to get it will be updated in 6 days and some hours.
7 days, got it.
And some hours.
So we'll be back with that later on. Obviously, these ports are going to change before the end of the year, and we'll see who's right. Now that we are back and we are focused, there's some gaming news stories that we wanted to cover, and there's some things that I just want a general vibe check on and see how people are feeling about some of the upcoming games that are coming out. Do we want news or we want vibes? Which one do you want to do first?
I mean, we might as well continue with the news.
Yeah, let's get the news
vibes
out the way first, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do this in the order of what things are gonna make me the most mad. We're gonna push those to the bottom. So that way we can just speed run through all of us crashing out about these things. So let's start with the things that are gonna make us the least amount upset. Actually, let's take a moment now to step into the place between real journalism and the guy at GameStop told me so. This area in between, when space and time bends together, we call it the speculation zone. Dude, I got the best cast ever. Thanks for riding me.
Crazy.
Yeah, the fucking best. All right. We are now in the speculation zone. The following things that we're going to talk about are speculation. They are not proven. They have some factual bias behind them, but also the guy at GameStop told me so. The new Xbox rumors are
Insane.
pretty spicy. It's
They're
pretty spicy.
insane. They're insane.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, what was it? Windows Media put out an article about the next Xbox and what it'll look like. Also for the rest of this year. So apparently we're getting an Xbox handheld this year, which isn't a real Xbox handheld. It's made by a third-party company.
And the rumor
I've heard
on that
50-50 rumors, either Asus or Lenovo. Lenovo makes a lot more sense to me. Because of their relationship with Microsoft. It just makes more sense. They're gonna put a little Xbox button on it, and it's just gonna be Lenovo Legion. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna Photoshop one. It's gonna show up somewhere, and it's gonna be a crudely Photoshopped Xbox sticker on the Lenovo Legion.
Gosh, just need you to draw it up and have a thing to color it in. There we go.
Yeah, it's just gonna be me. Hold on, I'm gonna put one in my hand. Here's my hand. It's gonna be.
Here's my hand.
I almost kind of want Asus to be the one to make that handheld, because then I feel like I may actually be able to afford it.
Yo, but like, what if we caught like a crazy hardball from left field and like Sega came back and just like, we're making the Xbox handheld, baby.
bro.
You guys remember the
Xbox.
fucking Dreamcast? Me neither. We're making the fucking Xbox handheld.
So the thing
my
about it
gosh.
is that's really interesting is that Xbox could have just kept this in-house, but it would have taken longer because they also, if you didn't know, Microsoft, the whole Microsoft Surface, ever heard of it? Little mini laptop. You have laptop making capabilities and portable computer making capabilities already in-house. So I feel like this is more of like a licensing type thing where it's like we're gonna slap a couple Xboxes on here, just like PlayStation did with the whole PlayStation backbone thing.
Slap the name on there, you know.
Make it
I tell
blue
you.
or white or whatever, and then but that's not the news that everybody's going crazy about. It's connected to the news, but it's not the news. The thing that people are going crazy about is Xbox has decided that they're going to end the console war. How are they going to end the console war?
I think
I'm glad
they
you
will.
asked. You didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway. They're going to end
How are
the
they going to end
console
the console
war.
war, Clark? How are they going to end it? Please tell us. We want to know so badly.
Not with a
Console.
bang, but with a whimper. They are the Xbox is going PC. That's what they're doing. The
Literally.
next Xbox is rumored speculation zone.
Speculation. No.
The next Xbox is rumored to be the closest thing that you can get to a PC that's still a home gaming console, because it is going to have a regular Windows, a version of a Windows interface that allows for third-party marketplaces.
AKA
Steve.
Steam.
They
Epic
sold me
Games.
when I
Game
read
Store.
that. I was like, yeah.
Listen,
Now, for those of
in
you,
the console war, I'm for it. I'm not even against it.
so for those of you that are saying, what's the big deal? Like, it's just like the Epic Games Store. It's Steam. Like, what are they going to do? Just add a whole bunch of fucking little waifu puzzle games to Xbox? Yes, they will. But that's not the part people are going crazy about. That's not what people are going crazy about. The thing that makes this so interesting is that PlayStation has been porting their games over to Steam.
Mm-hmm. Sure
Yeah.
have. They sure
this
have.
rub.
So
Not
now-
on
Give me that
all-
shit.
not on all a few of them.
Give me that.
Xbox now has ended the console war by diplomacy in a way, because there's no weapons drawn on this. Xbox has been saying, you know what, we want you to play our games anywhere. Even if it's not an Xbox, it still is an Xbox. Your phone's an Xbox, your laptop's an Xbox, your TV's an Xbox. But Xbox has been giving away a lot of things in exchange for subscriptions, right? They want you to pay them stable money, right? You will
Playing the
keep
long
that subscription running for Game Pass or
The
PC
long
Game Pass, right? The long game, right?
Oh,
But
man.
all the PlayStation people were over there laughing. They're like, we're getting Xbox games. We're going to get Gears. We're going to get Halo. Yeah, whoops. We're not giving Xbox nothing. Oh, but you did.
You thought.
But you did.
You
Because
did.
now, in 2027, Xbox will have Spider-Man, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima.
I would be curious to see how that plays out, because we are in the speculation zone, but Japanese companies like Sony are very proprietary. And so in that
Yes.
situation where Xbox is like, you can run Steam, there will 100% be a huge negotiation. And if negotiations
yeah.
can't be like consolidated and an agreement be found, it's like, yes, you can use Steam on your Xbox. Every PlayStation game that's on Steam is not accessible through the Xbox Steam store. You can do it
But
through like Microsoft Steam, or you can get it on PlayStation. They're
But the thing about it-
extremely proprietary with their shit.
the thing about it is, though, right? And this is the part where I say that they've chosen diplomacy, is because they're allowing you, essentially, to play Xbox games on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
They're getting Forza.
Yeah, you seen all the
They're
comment
getting.
threads
They
for
already
that.
have Sea of Thieves. They're getting Forza. There's rumors that they're going to be getting a Gears of War collection, right? So
Hey.
they've already proven that every time an Xbox game goes over to PlayStation, even the shitty ones are always in the top 5 of sales every single time. Sony people are unaware, or maybe they don't care because they're still playing it with a PlayStation controller. You guys have given Microsoft more money for these games than maybe most Xbox players have.
Yeah.
Because Sea of Thieves was not very popular when it first came out on Xbox. It took a few years.
Yeah.
But by the time you guys got that package, it was a more complete package. And that is still in the top 5 games purchased in 2024, right? Forza is a better racing game than Gran Turismo. It's a different type of racing game, but it's objectively more fun. Forza, don't have any data to support this. This is all feelings right now. Forza is going to do super well on PlayStation, and they're making it
Yeah.
cross-platform. It
Oh,
just, it
yeah.
is. Forza is objectively a more fun game than Gran Turismo,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Now, if they actually decide to bring the mainline Forza game to PlayStation,
That's-
buddy.
That's also better than Gran Turismo, and
That
they both came out around the
is
same
better than
time.
Gran Turismo.
This battle was already fought. Forza had a higher Metacritic score. If you don't like it, I don't know. Learn simple math.
Quick map.
89 is lower than 91.
2 plus
That's
2 is
what's
4.
what they were.
That's just
So,
your opinion, man.
Oh gosh.
Oh, are you a Gran Turismo guy?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I don't
here we
play-
go.
I don't play
okay.
either of those.
He was ready to crash out again.
Shots
good,
was
though.
ready to be
I
fired.
think it's good though. I honestly think it's good because
Lock and load.
Yeah.
having access to all the games, and it said like all the 360 games are going to be on there too and stuff like that. That's a huge part, bro. Like, because like you think about classic 360 games, I'm ready to play.
Well, it's like I can see like the points that y'all are making, like, and I hope that that's the direction we're going in. I feel like the groundwork's kind of already been set with things becoming more and more cross-platform. Like you have less exclusives as far as multiplayer games go, and more games are coming out, and they're like, you can get it on PlayStation or you can get it on Steam, and then you can play with other people on different consoles. So I mean, I feel like at this point, might as well just all games are available on all platforms, like whatever you're playing. Because like you were saying,
It would make more sense.
you're still getting money. Like if I have a PS5 and then this game comes out, then it would be an Xbox exclusive, and I'm interested to play it and I buy it, like Doom. Like if I get Doom on my PS5, that's still money towards Microsoft. You know what I mean? So fuck it. Like why not?
So, another thing that's not being considered here is that the hardware side of the console war is not what brings in the money.
It's always been software, always been the game.
Like, at this point right now, Sony is only making, because they're finally making a profit on, like, PS5s. It took them this long. But now they're making about $100 profit for every PS5 sold. Right? That's a game and a half.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's one collector's edition.
Yeah.
That's one DLC, bro.
Yeah.
you
Oh my
always
gosh.
make your money off
Game
of
of
the
the DLC.
software and off of subscriptions, right?
Yeah.
Sony's first party games make them their money. They want you to play those first party games on their hardware. The hardware side is what boosts the software sales, right? But when it came to a lot of the current generation consoles, because they're not next generation consoles, they've been out for like 7 years now.
Crazy.
There's still a large portion of people that never upgraded. And there's a lot of people who can't afford to upgrade anymore too.
Yeah.
Just because of like everything that's going on currently. So like it for your average gamer that's not as tapped in as we are, if I could play all of the new games that come out for the price of a Netflix subscription, and I could play them on whatever device I chose, and I don't have to spend an additional $500 to $600 for hardware,
Console.
it just sounds
I
It's
tell
a
you.
no-brainer.
It sounds
Yeah,
like
it sounds better.
Exactly.
Why wouldn't you?
it sounds better. And if I could, because there's also, so most up to this point, all of those rumors have been somewhat like rectified, or pretty much like all but confirmed by Xbox proper. That like it's pretty much like we're pretty sure that this is what's going to happen. But there's another side of it where they're talking about it's going to be more like a PC, it's going to look more like a PC, it's going to have a Windows interface like a PC, that's going to be an Xbox version that's controller friendly. But they're also talking about this being a interchangeable box, with them sending out, like, them having upgradable parts. They've already dipped their toe into this in the current generation, where you can pull the cover off your PS5 and upgrade the storage. Or like, or same thing on the Xbox, because they created that the card that just slots into the back, which is the solid state. So like, they've already shown that if you make it easy enough, people are willing to dip their toe into upgrading their home console themselves, even if it's just as simple as doing storage.
Crazy.
Well, like you said,
So,
because the simplicity is the huge seller for the console side guys, because it's a plug and play thing. Whereas like when I first got my PC and then figuring out like what settings I needed to have those PC settings on and make sure everything was plugged in the correct way when I'm running a game, and then it doesn't work, shut it down, try something else, run it again, doesn't work. You know what I mean? Console is like you just plug, launch, good.
Turn
your
that
game
bitch
your
on,
game runs.
play.
Good to
You turn
go.
the bitch on, it runs. You know what I mean? That's why people play console.
So let's step into a little bit more of like what we would want to see if they could, if Xbox should figure out a way where it's as easy as me taking this part off and then plugging a new part in to upgrade my graphics card or upgrade my CPU or GPU. Like, why? That seems like a better proposition than a regular console, because where we're going, because I keep doing the like mid-gen pro version, and those are getting less and less popular every time.
Yeah.
So maybe the answer to that is swappable parts.
This is upgradable. Once you start doing that,
it's basically you're basically doing a user-friendly gaming rig.
no, 100%.
It's a
Especially
user-friendly gaming rig.
It's
Access to all of the different market fronts.
Mm-hmm. And at that point, like if like
PC.
long game for real, it's PC. It's a PC
It's
at that point.
basically-
That's real
it's a
long
But
game.
mini-
it's still
It's a
simplified.
it's a
and
mini
more people
ITX
will take that
PC. That's what
over-
it is.
Now, if that price point,
Yeah,
and
that's where it's at.
this is me
Because
talking from a standpoint of somebody with a little bit of expendable income, not a crazy amount, but like a little bit of expendable income. If this
That's
is
everybody right
priced,
now.
if this is priced at the same price as like, because they put the PS5 Pro is like $700.
$1,000.
If-
Got it.
If the next gen Xbox is around, let's keep it 750, 800. I may not get it when it comes out, but that
Right.
is, I'm
It's
getting
still-
one.
Yeah,
The
it's still
thing
on the
is, yeah,
horizon for
like
sure.
like everything we just talked about, if it fits that, like if it goes outside of the speculation zone and like now it's like concrete, this is what it is, and it is in that price point, definitely is worth the investment. Like you could set
Because
money
less than
aside,
$1,000,
paycheck to
it's
paycheck, and
competitive.
get it.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's still and
Less than a
upgradable.
Well, I mean,
Upgradable.
Less
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
$1,000
And it's like
is
everything we just talked
competitive.
about, like all the things that thing can do compared to a PS5 Pro of comparable
And
price.
then-
you know what I mean?
And
Like,
if Microsoft does it, they can subsidize the price of those parts too and make it even cheaper.
bro. And then
Like, they could
add
probably,
the
do it for like
handhelds.
600.
add the handhelds into that too.
Oh
Now
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
Continue my game from my console over
bro,
to
wouldn't
this.
that be so
my-
fucking tight though? Like, there's like a
You
port,
see?
Yeah.
but there's like
Listen.
a port that your handheld can like
You're-
dock into to charge
Come on, man.
when you're home.
Like-
And bro,
Man.
like dude, like say I'm mid game and we gotta fucking go, and I just reach over and click, like that portable pops
It
off
is.
of that fucking new Xbox, and I just out the door that
Yep.
game. And the bitch is
So-
still running. I don't even have to turn it on. It's still running as I undock it. Get the fuck out,
You know what I'm
dude.
saying?
I don't-
like,
I don't
Bruh.
think it'll be that seamless, but
I think that's
Microsoft
where
has
they're going.
If it was
That's-
even in
that's
that
the route they're
ballpark,
going.
I would. I
Microsoft
would.
invested a lot of money early in this console generation into their whole cloud streaming
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
like-
like
100%.
interface.
Like,
So like it
they're betting
doesn't,
the house on Game Pass.
especially when it comes to the quick play feature.
Bro, quick resume.
So
Yep.
like I'm not saying you'll be able to do that with like a multiplayer game,
Oh,
like pick up and
man.
go, but like
Yeah.
you can already, to a point, remote play a game from where you
Mhm.
left off using the quick resume.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yep.
add
So,
a
so that's
mobile to
not
that.
that's not a stretch. You're
handheld.
taking your
Oh,
you're taking your Lenovo box with you and just picking, like, say like I'm halfway through a mission in Avowed, I gotta go. I got my Lenovo box in my bag. I got 10 minutes. Let me finish this
Doing
while
a
I'm waiting
fucking-
at
doing
the
a fucking
pediatrician.
Balls to 8 watch or some shit. You know what I mean? Kick
Yeah.
up, pull that
dude,
bitch
for
back
real.
out.
Like, oh man,
Quick
oh, that'd be
resume,
so
pick up
nice.
right where you
That'd
left
be
off.
so nice.
Yeah, it'd be
so
dope as hell.
nice. That's why I'm
Yeah.
all for that, because like, come on, man,
It
you can't beat that. That would be great.
Sorry,
There's
I should
so-
clarify. My
there-
bad. For
yeah.
any of our civilian watchers, a balls to 8 is a midnight to 8 a.m.
Midnight to
watch
08.
when everyone else is home and asleep. So you're just sitting in a space by yourself, and it's dark and quiet, and you need something to do.
fair
Dark
enough.
and quiet.
Dark and quiet.
Parents are never dark and quiet, my
nah,
friend.
dude, but no,
We
you're doing
know
like
this.
balls to 8 in that corrosion hangar in Japan, and you swear to God you keep hearing noises.
No, we're not doing that. We're not
Yeah,
doing
man.
doors closing or footsteps. Nah, it's all good.
That place
That
was
place was
creepy as
haunted.
hell, dude. That place
most
was creepy as
definitely
fuck.
was haunted.
And you know what's crazy? No one will have any idea what we're talking about.
No.
At all. At all.
Everyone is now finding a new video to watch.
Yep. Whatever the fuck these
we
guys
now
are talking
X
about.
them over
I
the
know.
conversation. This is a great place to transition away, but
Oh,
I
man.
think that the next generation of consoles, because PlayStation hasn't really announced a lot of what they're going to do next with the PlayStation 6, if that's what they're going to call it.
Which is
And-
wild.
I think that they are not in a position where they've where they're willing to take the amount of risk that Xbox is.
Yeah.
So the next PlayStation will be more than likely a PlayStation. You know what I mean? But this is something different. And I feel like if they can't meet that huge pivot that Xbox is doing, they may win the console part of it. But Xbox has now become everything else.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, like we were talking about that price point, is you can't, I mean, I understand like it's more cost or expensive to make these newer model consoles, but you can't market that high of a fucking price point and it doesn't do some cool shit. And I
Well,
feel
it's
like
about to get more expensive
and I
to
feel
make
like
them.
But I feel like Microsoft kind of understands that if that idea that they have, if that's how they're going to execute it, then it's like, yes, the price for it is high, but look at all this shit you could do with it that you couldn't do with a Series S. You know, and same shit, like PS5 is like, why the fuck would I spend $700 on a PS5 Pro when it does pretty much what my PS5 does? It just looks a little better. The storage is a little higher, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't do anything crazy, and it's $700. Like, fuck that.
Also, there's not any huge, like, we have not seen a new huge innovation when it comes to, like, monitors and TVs in a while. Like, I haven't had a reason to want to upgrade my living room TV, like, because you know that's normally what you do on Black Friday. You're like, oh man, it's like, this is my time to get my new living room TV.
And there isn't enough stuff out there to even take advantage of.
It seems like it's
8K and all
plateaued.
that.
Like, you know what I mean? It seems like it's plateaued. So I don't have a reason to want a Pro. I haven't had a reason to turn on my PlayStation.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not going to turn it on until we get Ghost of Tsushima 2 or Ghost of Yote. So, like, no. I mean,
my PlayStation currently is like, I want to get this game, but I don't want it to take up storage on my PC. So I'll just get it on my PlayStation and then I'll play it there.
Dang.
for me, it's
Well,
like
damn.
my Xbox, a lot of these games are on Game Pass, and the ones that aren't on Game Pass, the rest of my games are already on there. So if it's a multi-plat or anything like that, I'm getting it on Xbox. I just am.
Yeah.
No, it makes sense. It makes all the
Yeah.
sense.
Because I don't want to jump back and forth if I don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like
days
this
of,
is we've
Baldur's Gate.
beat this horse a lot.
It's good. It's good. We like that.
Yeah, like this is a Red Dead Redemption 2 horse. You know what I mean? We were beating it for 20 minutes straight.
Wow.
Yeah,
And we're still not at the next town.
Any longer, it'll turn into a Death Stranding horse. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, snap. Here we go.
You wish.
Bring it
You
back.
wish it does. You wish it did.
Bring it
Moving
back.
on from console. Let's talk games.
Moving on from console.
Yeah, let's talk the games that are on those consoles, right?
Look at.
Let's see. Let's lump all of these next few games into the same category. We are going to talk about failed live service games. Let's talk. Let's talk about.
I posted one of these in the
You sure
group
did.
chat the other
You
day.
sure did.
Let's talk about failed live service games,
Such as.
such as some of them have failed before they've even come out. What am I talking about? Killing Floor 3.
Floor 3.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Dang, boy.
Delayed,
Mhm.
and it was delayed. We didn't even get a beta for it. They showed gameplay, and everybody was just like, "This sucks. Put it back."
Yeah. Look, I
Do
Put it in
all
the
it.
oven. Put it
I'm
back in the
glad
oven
that
right
they.
now.
I'm glad that they did that though. When it's like, hey, we showed
It looked
gameplay,
bad.
and everybody was like, hey, this looks like dog shit. It's like, okay, great. So delayed. We're not fucking releasing this yet.
You know,
We
you
can
had-
do more.
It was the Sonic treatment where they were just like, "I don't know what that is. I saw Sonic. Put it back."
Yeah. Put it back.
Yeah,
Put it back.
that shit back.
Kill it with fucking fire,
That
dude.
shit
Get it out
back.
of here.
Dang.
Let's also talk about Spectre.
Spectre
Man, I
Divide.
felt bad for those guys.
6
dude.
months.
Damn, I
I
felt bad for those
I
guys.
played that beta.
It's that thing, man. Is it's like
but it's different. It's not a normal live service. Shroud, one of my favorite esports players, sponsors this game. Dead.
dead.
Let's
No.
try.
Immediately dead.
Let's try again.
Face
It's
it has-
hard, dude. That's a hard industry to break into, man. Like I feel like you
Esports-
need a lot of
man.
money.
The term esports is now a death nail. Okay. It's going. If you
don't
aim
be
for
surprised.
esport, it will die.
What was that other? What was
Don't
that like
be
first
surprised
person?
when that Fragpunk game that just dropped probably fails too.
What was that first person shooter that was esports sponsored? I think it was a Shroud thing too, wasn't it? I can't remember the name of it. It was kind of like a
split game.
No, it was like a
No,
hero
no,
shooter.
no.
Not Split
No,
Game.
no,
I actually
It came
like
out last
that.
year, I think.
Oh my
But
god.
it had like a
The
niche.
finals?
It had like a niche. Like 15 people were playing it, even after
no,
it died.
Is that the one where like
can't even think
like
of the
you had the robot
name.
parts and then if you fell hard enough your legs fell off? Because that shit's dead too.
No, damn, I can't think of
Bro.
the name of it, dude.
What was
It
the
was just
game?
like it was like a
Everybody-
hero shooter. I think you had abilities, first person. So I guess it was kind of Overwatchy, but
I don't know. We can
Let's
just
talk
list
about
through.
Concord,
There's
right?
a
talked
bunch
about
of
it.
dead games.
Concord? Was it Concord?
it might have been
Because that was the
Concord.
Destiny, the Destiny developers that jumped ship went to go make that.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
Concord. Concord was the
Yep.
game. That was
See,
it.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
That was
Crazy.
another. That was
I got
another
that
one of those
quickly.
like esports, like fucking. Oh, Shroud plays this game, and then it fucking did not last. Like it like maybe.
The fact that got an episode in
God.
secret level
I
is
am genuinely curious about the all-time peak of that game because
What?
it did not do well.
How do I
Anyway.
put this? How do I put this right? Where do I? How do I approach this? Some of us just want to play a fucking game,
Yeah.
and we don't want to raise our blood pressure because we're getting old.
Ooh, boy, I tell you.
Bro, let me tell you, dude.
I got the hours I
some
put
of
in.
some of us don't want to be angry all the time. And like,
It keeps
We
me
used to have
young.
homework when we came from school, bro.
It
I don't know
keeps
what
me
you're
young.
talking about. We had homework and homework
I-
and chores, then you get on the game.
Hey,
All
you know
right.
what though? I'll tell you
Exactly.
something. I feel like this is karma because I used to when Halo 3 was out back in like 2007. I was that sweaty 14-year-old that
Sweat,
fucking
yeah.
Man,
dumped on
listen.
people and then was hot micing like you're fucking trash, you suck, and it was some poor guy that just got off a 10-hour shift and wanted to relax.
I just
And now I'm that guy.
Man.
I'm that guy.
Mhm.
I get on and I get fucking diddled by the sweatiest
Diddled.
15-year-olds, man. Just fucking 14-year-olds on Adderall just fucking slapping me around, dude, and it's what I deserve.
I don't like this.
Oh my
Insert,
God.
insert some baby oil up there in this picture real quick or something, bro. This is diddled, bro.
man's
Good
said
Lord.
diddled. I'm
but
done.
hold on,
It'll-
but hold on. Let's talk about this for a second though. Let's have an objective conversation about the esportsification of like what they've done to my boy video games.
Oh, man.
Right? Because like if you're good at games, you can take pride in knowing that you're good at games.
Yeah.
And you can take that same energy into the deep end of that game, which is the ranked version of that game. For some of us, that's ranked Call of Duty and Call of Duty League. For others, it's like League of Legends ranked, Marvel Rivals ranked. And then for King, it's like Trials of Osiris and competitive mode. But like,
Super sweaty.
but like, here's the thing, though, right?
Trials, man.
Wherever that is, there's also this little bubble of people that shouldn't be there. What people am I talking about that shouldn't be there? If you weren't paying attention recently, there was a big thing in the Marvel Rivals community about people getting their accounts boosted. If you don't know what getting your account boosted means, it means that you give your account to somebody else, and then they get you to a rank in which you don't belong. right? So they're gonna get you up to Grandmaster, and you're gonna play 3 games of Grandmaster, and you're gonna skid back down to where you fucking belong.
You gonna get mad,
right? But for like a day or two, when you didn't play the game, you were a Grandmaster, and you were. It's like that saying goes, right? You're not an idiot until you open your mouth and prove it.
Boy,
right?
I tell you.
So you're a Grandmaster until you pick up that controller.
You're Grandmaster long enough for you to take a picture of it and show your friends at school. And then that's
Exactly,
it. And then
right?
you're fucking right back down to the bottom.
But all
Boy,
that does is ruin competitive for the rest of us who are open queuing, and we belong there.
Also, along those same lines, crazy enough, 2K just did something like that where they banned a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Like if they are getting their account boosted or like
They did that with Destiny too.
Any other crazy?
They did it with COD League. Hold on, I'm not talking about Destiny
Yeah,
as
we're
in we're
rolling
gonna
right
have a
past it.
discussion.
no, like
No,
yeah,
I'm
they,
just
they
mentioning
legit
it.
did that.
Because you remember when we were, you're gonna make me talk about Destiny a little bit more to explain myself. Hold on.
Hey, no, it's full circle. We're back on live service. It's good.
Hold
It's
on.
good. It's good.
But like,
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
you remember going into Fireteam Finder LFG, and if you went to the Trials of Osiris page, it was always, we'll carry you through for $10, doing Destiny carries for my stream.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
competitive is meant to be an exercise of how good you are at the game. Now people are using it for clout chasing reasons, which doesn't make sense because you still suck.
Oh, boy.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys understand how much money is really going on when it comes to these lower level tournaments. Hold on, what are you talking about? What do you know about these things? A simple Google will give you the answer, right?
Simple.
Your average little Call of Duty tournament down in fucking Florida at the goddamn rec center only awards you like $2,000. That's your hotel and your gas.
yeah.
Or your plane ticket, right? But no, now you're a Call of Duty League player, right? If you're not on a major team, you don't have sponsors. You're showing up to these things for the love of them, but really you're not paying your bills off of them. You're paying to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey man. How
It's the
it
same
is.
thing with what is it? The fighting games competition that happens every year.
Evo.
Evo.
It's the same thing with Evo, right? Those guys don't like those guys aren't worried about the prize pool for Evo.
Yeah.
They just want to prove that they are the best at that fighting game.
And then the prize pool is
doesn't-
$500,000. So it's
Well, I
Yeah.
tell you,
that's kind of
Yeah.
nice.
There's a lot of money in those in the Evo tournaments, though.
There's a lot of money in the
We'll say
Evo tournaments, but at the same time, like you can't BS your way into an Evo tournament.
No.
Oh hell no.
No,
Hell
but
no.
like you said, I mean, there are a ton of people
You
that
will
go
get
to.
handled.
There's a ton of people
You-
that go to Evo. They play on like the floor where there's like a little TV set up in like the early preliminary rounds. Get eliminated
Exactly, and they
there.
don't make it off the floor.
They get eliminated there, but they're still at Evo. They hang out. They watch the whole fucking tournament. Like it's like you said,
Yeah.
people going for the love of it, not for the competition of it.
Yeah. The worst player there is probably going to smack you around.
Yeah. Now, like,
Yeah.
we're talking like Street Fighter and like Tokido. He's there to fucking beat the shit out of everybody and win the money. Like he's
You will get handled out
Yeah.
here, and they
you
and
will
they
get
and they
handled.
particularly don't care what rank it says on there. They don't care. You will get handled if you don't belong there. So, essentially, what I'm saying is, can we just go back to enjoying the games?
Dang, why you come down on it like that, bro?
No, I mean, I really enjoy my single player games, right? I enjoy
Yeah.
the fuck out of them. But like sometimes whenever I go onto my multiplayer games, like I go into Warzone, right, and I'm playing my Warzones, I wish that they had an employed section of Warzone.
Hey man, listen.
Where's my
Listen.
I just worked a
Well,
9 to
dude.
5 section of
I
Warzone?
swear to God, man. Like you got like doubles, duos, trios, 9 to 5. 9 to
Like,
5,
9
like
to 5.
dads.
Where's the
Yo.
married with kids section
Married
of
with
Forza?
kids, yeah. fucking-
Demographic of people
Bro, you
like,
join
oh,
those lobbies and nobody's even shooting each other. You're just talking about your day, like fucking.
like, bro, I was at
like I just built.
the server's
Actually,
closing everybody. Just come
Yeah,
stand in the middle. Come
this
on over
weekend
here.
I just put a new smoke pit outside. I just finished with the deck that I was working on last weekend.
Oh man, let me tell you about these
Bro.
new doors I installed in my house, bro. It's just after working all day.
God.
Yeah.
God, I just built a bookshelf last night. It took me a couple hours. That bitch was heavy.
Anyway, what are you guys drinking tonight? Little Paps, little PBR. I'm sipping on
A little
PBR myself.
PBR,
It's
I
like legit
found-
as some of your
I-
dads drinking beer and talking about
I found
decks and
I found a
shit.
really nice IPA actually.
Oh my!
We're old.
Oh, help! Gee,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
man.
Good job.
Oh,
Good job.
I,
man.
Good
I
job.
sound old. In all honesty, I'm 28. And that's fine.
Yep.
I'm not
That's-
even. I'm 27. I'm
No, that's
28.
I feel like this would be a great segue to
First of all,
do you feel
old are you?
do you feel old yet?
Do you feel old yet? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah, hey,
Yeah.
there you
Let's
go.
take
Yeah.
intermission. Intermission. Let's play a game.
Let's play a game.
Transition. There's gonna be a little card. There's gonna be a little card there.
The Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh no. I complete no, cause like cause whenever like if unrelated, Anthony Fantano on YouTube, he does all the music reviews.
Oh, man.
Man, he always ends his videos that way, where he's like, transition. There's never a transition there. I don't know why he does it. I'm like, fucking, you didn't do the thing.
Do the thing when you say you're going to do the thing. Got it.
God, man, such great music takes that have nothing to do with video games. Anyway, let's play a game.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Do it.
Let's start with it. Let's start with an easy one because they just celebrated they just celebrated a anniversary. God of War.
Oh man.
God of War, right? Let's talk
Mhm.
about God of War. How old do you think that the God of War franchise is?
Cheat.
I don't even.
Don't cheat.
Oh,
about it.
I
Right?
don't know.
If you had to put, we'll do one up, one down when it comes to you being wrong, right? Let's ballpark it.
I'm gonna say that God of War 1 came out in 2005.
Oh my God! Stop. I was gonna say 20. I was gonna say 20 is a 15 to 20-year-old game.
Because I'm pretty sure it was a PS2 launch title.
06?
I played God of War 2 on PS2, right?
The first
Wasn't it-
game was also on PS2. I'm pretty sure it was a launch title, but
I know I
might
played
be
God of
mistaken.
War 2
Oh
on
yeah.
PlayStation.
Then it
So-
might have been
15
like
to 20.
yeah, it might have been 04 then.
All right, so we'll get a general consensus. You guys saying like 05, 06,
Thinking,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe 07. I heard an 07 in there. Like,
Talks about to hurt our
Or-
feelings.
Maybe
Hold on.
04?
Hold on.
let's lock in, right?
Wait, yeah.
Early
Okay.
2000s. I'll say like 2003 or 4.
2004?
Now, how many of you played the original God of War? Just asking.
Dun, dun, dun.
Congratulations, you're old. God of War.
I sure am.
The first God of War came out March 22nd of 2005.
Baby.
Good shit.
Some of the people
20
watching this
years ago.
video were not alive.
That's true.
Ah,
Yeah, that's
Stop it. Stop it.
yikes.
Oh my god, dude. I would have been
That's not
was-
cool.
I was 10 years old. I was 10 when that
That
game
is
came
a
out.
statement, yo.
That's crazy.
That is a statement.
I was born in 97, so I was 8.
Good lord, what the hell was
Yeah.
I doing? Oh, damn,
I was 8
like
years old.
3 years out of. I was 3
Hey.
years out of high school.
All right.
Good
vote.
lord.
Boy, I tell you. Oh,
Jesus.
my
Anybody-
God. Great heaven.
Anybody want to
I
try?
don't like
Anybody want to
this.
try a different one? How about
I don't like
Mass
that.
Effect? Let's
Mass
talk about
Effect.
Mass
I was in
Effect.
college.
Mass Effect was-
Oh, Jesus.
September of 2007,
Yeah, that was-
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was 360.
2007,
So,
2008.
yeah.
That came out right around the time that
That
Halo
sounds
3
like
did.
that sounds 2007. It sounds right.
Fuck this.
You feel
Crash
it?
out, Tiffany.
This
you feel
is this is gaming history, right? It's all right. You're right. Mass Effect 2007.
Yeah, Steve
Jesus.
Roy, listen, I do. I remember seeing people play on
Just fucking
360 in
shrivel like a
college, bro.
raisin, dude.
Oh my god.
Man.
I
Yeah, dude.
remember when they first made.
No, because I got, when Mass Effect came out, I got it for Christmas. Because my little brothers
Oh,
got
boy.
Assassin's Creed 1 in 2007, Halo 3,
God.
and Mass Effect. And I got
Dang.
Mass Effect.
That was like the Holy Trinity.
Yeah, man.
It's for what? Doritos and Mountain Dew for days.
Man, listen.
Yeah, dude, that's when the game fuel
piece
came
of
Hold on,
out.
bro.
And
We
piece of
talking
rolls.
Doritos and Mountain Dew, right?
Yeah, man.
Let's talk some gears, right?
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
Let's talk some gears. We got any Gears fans around here, right?
Yeah, man.
Gears fans.
Yeah. Front and center.
How old do you feel? When do you think Gears of War 1 came out?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, talk about it. That's what we
I
doing.
don't want to.
That's why we're on this
Yeah,
podcast. Talk
when
about
do
it.
you think?
You ain't got no
if
camera.
you-
Talk
I'm
about it.
gonna let somebody else take the guess on this one first.
Oh, come
No,
on,
I know
fans.
for a fact it was what 2006.
That's too early. It came out
Gears of War. You say Gears of War 1.
Gears 1.
Gears of War
Oh, yeah.
1.
OG Gears of War 1.
Yeah.
Gears 1 on the 360. I'm pretty sure it was 2008 because 2 came out the sophomore year of high school for me.
So we're gonna
With a
lock in.
chance.
We want to lock in 2008. Is that what you want to lock in?
Pretty sure
I'm
it
locking in
was
2006.
I'll go 7.
7.
I'll do $1,
King?
Bob. $1.
King,
Bob.
what are you thinking?
Sometime like late, late 07?
Okay. Well, you're right about the late part because it's in November, but it was actually November 7th of 2006.
Yeah, that was a
I told
launch
you.
title?
I told you.
Wait, was Gears a launch title?
Man.
Was Gears
No.
of what?
No,
launch title.
The 360.
Because that was when the 360 dropped.
It came out
in
in
that
05.
time
It wasn't a launch. It
No, it
wasn't.
wasn't.
No, 'cause they
360,
always
I
give you
think
like a
was
racing
Now I'm about to
game.
Google.
Pretty sure
Was
it
it
was
05?
05. Yeah.
They give you
Now I'm about
they
to
give you a
Google.
racing
What was those
game
things?
or something along those lines.
Xbox 360 came out.
What's it? I thought it was 06.
Wasn't that like 05 or something?
Hold on, Wikipedia. Xbox 360 was
No,
2005.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yep,
May.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I,
it's
had to
05.
think, I know. I had to think about it. You
But
were
y'all,
right. It was
y'all
05.
remember that fucking Gears commercial with the all around me are familiar?
Yeah.
my
Like,
God.
Marcus
Oh,
running through the
God.
fucking alleyways and shit, dude.
Oh,
Mad World.
Dude, I
Oh,
will
let's
never
just-
forget that shit.
Dang.
Let's come on, you guys like classics, right? Let's
Yeah,
bring up
man.
a classic. Come, somebody give me a classic.
A
Classic?
classic?
There, 'cause we already talked about a classic that's what 40 years old.
Yeah,
I
how
give
about,
you a classic.
how about
Mortal
this?
Kombat.
There you go.
Mortal Kombat. That's a deep cut. Are we
That
talking?
was-
Yeah.
That's
The OG Mortal Kombat. That was like 91, right?
That's my
yeah,
childhood.
that was like
Jesus.
91.
I'm going 91.
Let's play a game. Let's play a
September of
game.
91.
Let's play a game. Do you think that you were alive
Yes,
when
I
Mortal
was.
Kombat came out?
Oh yes,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I was.
I was.
I was not.
I can tell
Well,
you,
I
I
wasn't.
wasn't.
Yeah.
I was in
91.
elementary school.
I was
I
not.
was in
Mortal
elementary
Kombat.
school.
Mortal
I went to
Kombat
go-
released in 1992.
Yeah.
Jesus.
2 whole years before I was born.
Jesus Christ. I played
Five.
every game. I
5
played.
years.
I haven't played the latest Mortal Kombat yet, but I played almost every single Mortal Kombat entry. in
I've
the
played every
series,
single one except the
almost.
last one that's been released.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't touched that one yet. I probably will.
Well, we're
That was
talking.
good.
If we're talking about staples in gaming, right? What about Halo?
Halo 1?
the
Ooh,
I
original.
wasn't a Halo fan,
Combat
so I wouldn't
Evolved.
know.
Mm.
I don't know.
That was the OG Xbox, baby.
2000.
That was a
That was like
a
what?
launch title for OG
0102.
Xbox.
It was.
Oh,
Wasn't that like was that like
2000.
I think
No.
2001.
2001,
2002?
2002.
Fuck it,
Oh
2000.
man, December of 2000. I'll give it that late
I'll go
2000.
with 2000. Yeah.
November of 2001.
Oh,
Yeah.
see,
Feel old yet?
Dang.
Don't fuck
with me on
Halo, dude.
Right? That game is 24 years old.
Ah,
that
yeah,
game
yeah.
has been drinking for 3 years, and it's probably close to finishing college if it started it. Right?
Fuck me. That's
Dang.
wild.
All right, we'll do one or two more just to prove a point.
Yeah.
All right. How about?
Go
Ooh,
actual old school. We're gonna go.
how about
old school.
Spyro?
Oh, sweet lord.
I was thinking
Jesus
Spyro.
Christ.
98.
That was OG PlayStation.
So I remember playing Spyro. That was one of my favorite.
Because what I'm
fucking
thinking
platformers.
is that it came out on the PlayStation 1, which was the
Yeah.
competitor to the Nintendo 64.
Mm-hmm.
Let's-
I want to
let's talk-
say,
Say
late
90
90s, like
98?
98 or
Yeah.
some shit
I
like
It
said
that.
had to be.
98.
It wasn't in the 2000s. Yeah, it had to be in the 90s.
Mhm. Well, I'll say this: Spyro the Dragon is very close to being able to get a rental car for a very low price.
Oh,
7.
98. 1998.
Okay. All right. So I was right.
I was right.
I was right.
Hey.
The price of rental cars has just gone down for them recently. So,
Yeah.
all right, we'll do one more. Anybody want to do a real deep cut?
Oh, we could probably do the one of shit,
The one-
Tony Hawk.
Oh man.
Original?
Because they're
Original
doing
Tony
That's
Hawk?
around the
they're
same
doing
time. That's around the same
But-
time. That is around the same time.
What, 97?
We're talking
98?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, no, was it
Yeah.
The
99?
OG Tony Hawk Pro Skater?
OG Tony
The-
Hawk on 64.
Yeah, that was 64 on PlayStation 1.
64.
PlayStation?
98
PlayStation
also.
Yeah, I
98
played that
also.
on
That was like-
PlayStation 1.
I think that was. I think
I
that was.
played the fuck out of the demo, then I got the game.
2000.
Yeah, the demos.
I remember-
When demos were demoing.
I remember Tony
98,
Hawk. I think it was
99.
Pro Skater 2 or 3. I remember sitting at GameStop when they still had the
Mhm.
demos set up at GameStop.
That's right.
which
Bruh.
is unimaginable now since like COVID
99?
and everything.
2000?
I'm going
That is
99.
99. That's not-
99.
99.
I said it.
Yeah.
Roll back the tape. I said
September
99.
29th, 1999.
Bruh.
But that leads me to pretty much the whole point of having this discussion is, what do you think the average age of a gamer is today?
Stop.
The average age.
7.
They
The
gotta be
average
young.
age.
It gotta be
10.
young.
10. 10.
The average
Say 10.
I said
age.
probably about 10. Yeah.
Average age.
9 or 10?
39. No. Average. Hold on. Average.
Average
That's putting
age.
every.
That's
Not when
putting
they
a
start.
lot.
Not when they start gaming. That's what I'm saying. When they start gaming, it's about 10.
It's the meme.
So
Mhm.
average.
Are we talking about average games of today? Like,
The average age of someone
14.
that would consider themselves a gamer,
12.
right?
Log into
12,
any
30.
Fortnite lobby.
Fuck it, 12.
Right?
13?
So I'm hearing
Shit.
12, I'm hearing 13,
It's
I'm
young.
hearing... So,
I feel like it's younger. I really
I
feel
think,
like
I
it's
think it's a
younger.
little bit older, but I'm going to go 12 to 14. If not 12 to 14, then it's definitely a 16.
so here's the thing, right? You're all wrong. The main demographic, the largest demographic of
20.
gamers, people who play video games, like more than the average person. Not even more than the average person, those who play games either on console or PC. I think that was the stipulation for it. The average, here, I'll put it on the screen.
So you'd be like college age, right?
Oh, shit.
Because this will take me to the actual link. I think it was a Forbes article from like last year. But the average age of a gamer today is 35.
No way.
The 30. That makes up the largest demographic.
The gamer population is roughly 55% male and 45% female.
Oh boy.
And women over 18
over
represent
18.
a larger portion of the gaming population than boys under 18.
Yep. So think about that, right? So
Damn,
if
you
the
see
average-
shit on the side.
if
PC
the average
gamers
gamer,
old, everything to PC gamers.
so I'm gonna stop sharing this now.
That looks about right.
So here's the thing, right? If the average gamer is 35,
Oh, we're going back to the rank. We're going back to the rank conversation right now. Then
no, I'm not going to a rank conversation, right? If the average well, it is part of the rank conversation, right? If the average gamer is 35, and at 35, I hope that you got some shit going on. By some shit going on, I mean a job,
life.
a career, something. Not everybody chooses the path of marriage, and not everyone wants to have kids, but something, a dog, a hobby. You know what I mean? Like everybody else has something else going on besides video games, right?
Yeah.
it's a step outside conversation, Clark. Is this what you're telling me?
No, I mean, hell, even people that
it's
do
not a- it's-
video games for a living still have.
It's not even a step
family
outside
life.
conversation. It's like
Yeah.
gaming is a hobby, and we've kind of gotten away from that when it comes to mainstream media, because everybody's like, oh yeah, dude, like some of the most like popular videos on YouTube when it comes to gaming is like, oh yeah, pro strategies for fucking Marvel Rivals or best setups for Call of Duty. It's a fun hobby. You should enjoy it. You know what I mean? If the average gamer is 35, I promise you, that motherfucker does not give a shit about what the best loadout is. They want to play a couple games of Call of Duty before they go to bed, and they have to wake up and start the whole fucking shitty day over again. You know what I mean? Or they're trying to get a game in between their fucking kids sleeping because they know they're gonna wake up in like a fucking hour. Like, some of us take this a little bit more seriously than they probably should.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you,
Yeah.
Just remember, it's meant to be fun. It's meant to be, and that's why, like, because 35 makes a lot of sense though, because those are the people who would have been early adopters for like the PlayStation 1, the original Xbox, the Xbox 360. They would have grown with these, right?
As I did.
Yep. And like,
yes, I did.
and 18 to 34 males make up a large demographic for most of the things that have to do with video games, like fucking comic books, action movies, all that type of shit. So they're mostly the ones they're being marketed to anyway. So like,
Boy, that's crazy.
it makes sense. So if you're watching this because you found us because we're talking about video games, there's a good chance that you may also be old.
Trigger
You're
warning.
welcome.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. Exactly.
Jeez, man.
Especially if you're
Oh,
watching
man.
this and not a video about the best places to find hidden items in Fortnite. Yeah, you're definitely in the right place.
You're in the right place right now.
You're in the right place.
Oh, man.
Welcome. Welcome. Perfect example right there. Life.
Listen,
Real shit.
turn our camera a little bit
In
ago,
the
take care of
background.
Blade. This dude's not eating. He was like, oh, I think I'm going to throw up right here. Thanks, dog.
Exactly.
I appreciate that.
People got stuff. All right. So don't fucking cuss me out in Warzone. I got stuff. You probably got stuff. The average gamer's 35. What are you yelling at me for? Where do you get off cussing me out in Marvel Rivals?
You ain't got your shit
Everybody
together
goes
either,
to the
dude.
middle of the map of Warzone right now. Let's talk about our day. How about that? Let's do
I
that.
know you got work tomorrow, motherfucker. I know
It's
you do
Friday
because
night.
I do.
Where are your children?
Oh my
Right,
shit.
right.
It's not just
Oh,
PM.
that-
Do you
oh
know where
my
your children
God.
are?
Do you know where your children are?
You know that
Lord.
meme where it's like, where it's like that video from a long time ago where it's like the fucking little kid playing video
Oh.
games and the mom's like, get off the game, Junior. No, fuck you, mom. Make my hot pockets. Like, those people are now adults.
Yeah,
And
man.
now it's the
Right.
opposite.
Oh
The
my
kids come in like, Dad, I haven't eaten today. Fuck you, kid. I'm playing.
Fuck off, kid. I'm clutching.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Hey, Dad, I got
man.
straight A's. Sick.
Sick. Yo, fucking
GG,
tight,
bro.
You pull up
GG,
that
bro.
KD.
Oh man.
Listen, all
Dang,
right.
man.
I
Oh,
know.
Wow.
I know that you're prestiged in Call of Duty, but are you prestiging in life?
Man, come on. Let's talk about what's next. Trying to make people
How about you
sad on the
prestige the
podcast, bro.
grades up, kid?
What's next?
Oh,
What is
man.
next? Let's talk about something else. We
God
need
damn.
happy
I'm
news.
sorry.
Yo, we sound geriatric as fuck, dude. Like, we really need to talk about
Oh,
something
My
else.
knees hurt just thinking about this right now.
That's what I'm saying,
I'm
man.
dead.
Okay.
Oh
Okay,
man.
let's move on. Let's move on to the vibe checks part of the gaming news section.
We already vibed. That's
Jesus.
over.
We've been
Let's
Sorry,
get
we
it- let's get
already vibed. It's over.
Let's
Oh,
do.
man.
Let's talk about Skate 4. Let's talk about vibes. That's a game that's pretty good vibes. Skate 4 did their closed beta. Well, closed like alpha. Calling it a beta would be generous. What are things that you would expect to be in a closed alpha? Would you expect to maybe do some tricks? Maybe do a
Hell
little bit
yeah.
of grinding,
Little
maybe a flippity doo dah every now and then.
Maybe do a
Little price
shove it
there.
into a manual.
Little price there.
Yeah.
Shove it.
Maybe
50,
see
50.
Maybe see some map assets. Maybe like maybe see what the controls are different now. Like maybe
I'm
like
checking out the
stress
graphics.
testing servers. Like, well, it's an alpha. You're not going to get good graphics.
I know,
I'll tell you
but
that.
I'm always gonna do that. That's just me.
That's fair. That's fair, right? You're, but out of all of those things that I said, did I utter the word microtransaction?
Oh no.
Because it shouldn't fucking be there.
Here we go. Crash out.
Microtransactions.
They were letting
We
you
need
know
to-
what's
I mean, don't
to
let that
come.
crash out.
Yeah.
They were letting you know what's to come.
So I'm gonna let y'all know right
It's
now.
like alpha.
Let
It's
y'all
always
know
about
right
the
now.
Is alpha. You know what? And you know
about
what?
to be buying
You
some
know
shit
what?
in this game.
It's you know what? It's EA, so I'm not surprised.
Dang.
Let me tell you something.
Sound like a
I already
hater.
have
Not
a bone
only-
to pick with EA because of the Sims. And
Not
that's another conversation.
Only
Sorry.
were there microtransactions in a closed alpha. Well, no, it's a closed beta. My apologies. It's a closed beta. They've moved it. Oh no, I was right.
It was
Hold on.
alpha, right?
Let's pull up this article. We could look at this together.
Is it an alpha?
I think it was alpha.
It is.
I think that's what I read.
GameSpot. EA developers, full circle, reportedly implemented microtransactions into a closed alpha. for this game.
Reportedly, because I believe the alpha. I think the alpha is under NDA. I think. That's why they say reportedly.
Right? So you're telling me that this is pre-alpha footage. It's not under embargo because there wouldn't be footage for it.
Okay.
So you're telling me
That's wild.
that you could
That
buy
is-
currencies such as San Fran bucks
San
in a
Fran
closed
bucks.
alpha test? Closed alpha test, right?
You want me
Even
to see your credit card worth?
better.
No, it's legit. Yo, so look, reading about it, fucking, they're testing to see if the microtransaction works. Like, if the system works, they're refunding the money at the end of the closed alpha. So legit, one of their top priorities in the closed alpha, before anything else, make sure they can swipe that credit card. Make sure that they can fucking buy these San Fran bikes.
You done fucked up.
Bruh.
You done fucked up.
Bruh,
This-
get the fuck out of here.
This is
Absolute. That is diabolical.
That is the most egregious
work.
shit, dude.
That
Yo,
is crazy.
electronic arts, bro. More like electronic farts. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's EA, so I'm
Nope.
not surprised at this.
you're
Money
telling me
hungry.
Surprised.
because this is a closed alpha, right?
That's
the
crazy.
textures aren't even loaded in all the way yet.
That is fucking
they already
card is.
insane.
That
is
credit card loaded
up.
That
You
credit
want-
card.
Make sure
Oh,
that
you
my card
want
is
me.
white.
You don't even have all the textures I'm
Holy
paying for
fuck, bro. No.
yet.
They ain't got
Where's my pixel, bitch?
all the assets ain't even in the game yet.
And
But they
like
want
you
you
were
But they
saying
want you
before,
to swipe. They want you to swipe that card across the ass cheek like the tip drill video.
I hate you so
Jesus.
much. You're old. You are old.
The tip drill bit.
Only the current gaming demographic will understand that reference.
Yeah. Almost told on myself. All right.
Almost told
Oh
on
my
myself. Tip drill.
Jeez Louise.
Where's
man.
Lightning Brown? Where's Lightning Brown?
Yeah, that's that
Tired of y'all.
35 poking out, huh?
Tired of y'all, bro.
All right, but like we don't have to explain why this isn't okay. We don't,
no,
right?
I
We
don't like
we're
it.
all.
we don't have to explain it.
Nobody wants to play devil's advocate for this, right? Nobody wants to
no.
explain to me that this is for the betterment of the video game in some way.
Hell yeah.
Right.
It's
no,
bullshit and we
Bro,
know
hey
it.
man, like I said, nothing immerses me into like the life of a skater and the lifestyle and the tricks and shit than seeing a massive, bold letter, yellow text, fucking open the store now for $10.99 to buy new fucking beanie set for fucking skater, just taking up a massive fucking chunk of my screen. Bro, nothing embodies the fucking professional skater lifestyle of Van Marchinera and fucking
Oh my
and
god.
Tony Birdman.
Von Dutch and
Oh,
Fred House.
Oh
my God.
Marginera and
Oh,
Tony
God.
Birdman.
Converse,
Oh my
Tony
God.
Birdman.
throw on some Converses. Matter
Stop.
of fact, get some SB Dunks in there while you at it.
Of course, you know they're gonna have SB Dunks, bro.
Yeah,
And then-
because
Fucking nuts, man.
yeah, because everything
Oh,
about
man.
skateboarding just screams mainstream and like
Oh yeah.
hey, bro.
it screams very capitalist.
They'll
Skateboarders
put
are
it-
really
they'll
just
put it
the
under the
biggest.
guise of
Yeah, dude,
Spencer's
hey,
or
only
Hot Topic,
$5.99. Fuck the
Mhm.
corporate world T-shirt for your pro skater. Only $5.99.
You know how ridiculous that shit is?
Holy fuck, dude.
I'm telling you, man, all the SB Dunks gonna be in that game, and
That is insane,
Oh,
man.
I should have
shoot.
known. I should have known because if you watch one of their developer directs from a while ago, right? They were talking about how much detail they went into because they were using like the same like LiDAR technology that they use for like people and like objects to put them in games, but they were doing them because they were in collaboration with bands, right?
Oh,
And they were
boy.
talking about all the detail they put into the skateware because skateware is a big part of the culture. It was to sell you shit.
It's always about the grift, okay? It's always
it
about
wasn't.
the money.
It wasn't about immersing yourself in like skateboarding culture because obviously they missed the fucking mark on that one.
Yeah.
Swing
it's
and miss.
always about the merch.
Fucking wild, man.
Let me tell you something.
Tell
Skate
us something.
4 is for fucking posers.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Whack. The way they can't switch, whack.
You're the Skate 4 is the kid that showed up to the skate park and some fucking Travis Scotts and didn't skate.
Bro, fucking
my
Oh,
God.
no.
And didn't skate.
Oh my
Way you don't
God.
like to smile, whack.
Dude, the way the
Microtransactions
microtransactions
do a
close
fucking
out
skip. Can't do a kick turn. Never did a rock to fakey in its fucking life.
Oh
It's
man.
like legit. Skate 4 is like those kids that would show up and have the skateboard, like the little like shorty skateboard that's hanging from their backpack strap, but never fucking touched that fucking thing. Never fucking stepped on it.
Yeah, dude,
It's a
I'm about
vibe,
that.
bro.
I'm about that lifestyle, dude. Yeah.
Now, skate for is the people that listen to Kick Push by Lupe Fiasco and think they can skate.
Hold on.
By
Wait a
Lupe
minute.
Don't bring Lupe
Fiasco.
in this, bro. Don't bring my boy Lupe in
Don't
this.
do that.
Do that
Don't
to
do
Lupe.
that. All right. All of us, because we're all in that same demographic. Played Thug 1 and played Thug 2, Tony Hawk's Underground, and then went out and tried to fucking skate. We all
Bro,
did.
we sure as fuck did, man.
I have
And
a
we were-
scar on my knee from skateboarding. But I was a
You know,
child. I was
Almost
a
said
child. I was a
something-
child.
Tiffany
I was a
almost
child.
said something bad.
I was
Yes,
7.
going
I was
to.
7.
Oh, man.
I was
Yeah,
7.
this must have been before the
But
wheelchair.
that's fine, though.
Before
Wow.
the wheelchair is crazy. Will
Wow. Oh, no, wait, I was 6. Fuck you. You know what?
Oh god. There's an ongoing joke if you hang out in Tiffany's stream where I say that she's in a wheelchair because she doesn't have a camera and she can't prove she's not.
Yeah.
So
Oh my god. I
Wheels
said
is
when I do
fucking
get a
insane,
camera,
dude.
I'm gonna do a cartwheel
Oh my
for everybody.
God.
And then
Yeah,
if you
bro.
do
Do a
really be in a
cartwheel?
wheelchair.
Don't listen. You're
If
in
you-
that demographic with us, Tiffany. You're in
you
that
will be
demographic.
in a wheelchair for real
You
if you
will-
try
yeah.
to do
Still
a
do a
cartwheel.
cartwheel.
right now.
Still do a cartwheel.
You're fucking lying.
Your last words.
You're right now.
Famous
You're
last words,
right
man.
now.
Give me a deception check.
Right?
Wow.
For real. For
I
real.
swear, faux God. All right, you know what? I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal right now. I'm not even fucking joking.
I'm in on it, Clark. I'll pay half. Whatever.
Wow.
Whatever you're.
my
Stop.
God.
Stop.
Oh my God.
When, not if, when you get a camera, right?
Mhm.
Because
Oh,
this
my
happens.
God.
If you do a cartwheel successfully, I might add,
Successfully.
I will try to do a backflip like I did when I was in high school.
Oh,
my
Jesus.
God. Oh, no.
Oh,
See,
my
listen, I
God.
said half, so I'll fall my. And you just complete the other half of the flip. You got it.
Now what's gonna happen is
To a
right.
pool and on a trampoline.
Sure, yeah, on a trampoline easily.
All right.
But like we're gonna go to the jump park. We're gonna make this happen. But like
Dang.
that's not happening. And Tiff, I'm gonna tell you why it's not happening. Because if I pull up my little, what is the average age of a game? Your 35-plus-year-old ass will snap both of your fucking ankles on landing.
Whoa, man, listen.
All right. I
You're
need a
not
drink.
young anymore.
I need
Neither
a
am
drink.
I.
I need a drink. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus, man.
What's next? We need something else.
Oh,
This is
man.
depressing today. It's depressing. Let's get me off this podcast.
Hey, yo,
Fuck
everybody,
this. Come on, man. Come on. I need
Oh
something
my God.
happy for my life,
How
please.
about that? How about
Join
that?
our second podcast where we talk about grilling and IPAs.
It's all woodworking and grilling.
Does
That's
that,
it.
does that also cover breakfast on the grill?
I bake bread.
Breakfast on the grill.
Breakfast on the grill. Breakfast on the grill.
I cook and bake bread on my portion.
No, you're not.
She does. Okay.
Dude.
I'm gonna couple these next two things together, and then we're gonna probably close out our gaming block. There's a bunch of little other stories that I think aren't gonna amount to shit. we've already got our laughs off, but we are going to talk about Assassin's Creed. And its possible implications for Ubisoft.
It's like 4 days, right, or something like that.
Mhm.
That game's coming out.
4 days. Assassin's
Hey.
Creed Shadows comes
You
out.
get leaked. You got leaked apparently, or
It could,
gameplay footage. Yeah, gameplay got leaked.
They
Oh,
showed so much gameplay. I don't give a fuck about a leak.
Yeah, who cares?
They showed like 20 minutes of just Yasuke gameplay. It was crazy. But here's the thing about Assassin's Creed Shadows. It needs to work because Ubisoft don't got a choice. I also personally need it to work because I don't want those people to be right.
You know the ones.
I don't want them to be right.
Or
You know who they are.
Here's the
course.
thing, though.
Phil,
I've
I
seen
know.
the gameplay. I didn't watch a lot of it because I also am a big Assassin's Creed fan, and I just want to experience my Assassin's Creed game fresh. Crazy concept nowadays, but like just enjoying a game that you don't know a lot about.
What?
But,
Yeah, man.
Huh, what a
can't do
concept.
that.
You know how fucking
everybody
cool
has
it
an
would be?
opinion. You gotta listen to everybody ever.
You know how cool it would be
How
if this
dare you not
Assassin's
want to
Creed
hear
like
opinions?
returned to its roots
Have
though,
your
and
own
like
experience.
with the ninja gameplay was like more close to what it was in like 1 and 2 and Brotherhood and shit. And I'd say even Requiem, like the Ezio trilogy and like Assassin's Creed 1. Like if like we took ninjas and the assassin thing and we went back to that. You sneak and you blend into the crowd and you assassinate the
So-
target and then you fade away. You're gone like tears and rain, dude. That would be so fucking sick.
Like a thief in the
Let's-
night.
Instead of like,
let's
I'm gonna throw the
argue.
spear of Achilles that was crafted by Zeus, who's real, not real, and teleport to it. But we're gonna call that a glitch in the Animus, I guess.
Oh, I love it here.
Dude, hey, I digress. I'm not
I
gonna
love it.
crash out again.
Why-
I've had
why are we
enough.
being
Dare
sad?
you.
Son of a Why are we being sad today? I just
How dare you? I loved Odyssey. Okay, no, but I get what you're saying, right? I do. But like, if you've been paying attention, and I don't blame you if you haven't, but if you've been paying attention, this game has more assassin-y shit in it than any other one has. They have that like low light and dark light mechanic. Naue can crawl on the ground and like cover herself in dirt on some Splinter Cell shit to like hide. She can hide in snow and tall grass. She has that little straw thing, little bamboo straw, so she can like be underwater for longer. Like,
of course.
it seems
neat.
like assassin-y shit.
Well, that
I'm
sounds
saying,
like yeah, that sounds like they're taking inspiration from like the Ghost Recon, because you could do that in that latest Ghost Recon, like cover yourself in mud and shit and lay there.
yeah,
and
that's
then
what it
pop
looks
out
like,
fucking-
and it looks very
I'll be honest.
assassinate. But
I'll be
it's
honest. I haven't been following it because it hasn't really been assassin-y. Like I played Valhalla, but
Yeah.
I don't call that an Assassin's Creed. That was a Viking game
Yeah.
with some magic.
That is
shit
true.
in it.
That was 100%.
I literally
a Viking game
played that
with-
whole game and ignored that it was an Assassin's Creed. It's a complete standalone. It's its own thing, and it was great.
But
Not an
But
Assassin's
you
Creed.
have to do the same thing with Origins, though, because like Origins is not really an Assassin's Creed game. It's an Egyptian adventure, and that shit slaps.
Yeah.
Same thing with Odyssey. If they just sold it as like a Trojan War game,
Yeah, like its own thing.
because
Well,
they had
like
like
when
the
you-
big scale battles.
That's
and
why
shit.
when you
like,
look at the box, it's like Odyssey, and then in tiny little letters above that, Assassin's Creed. Like it's
yeah.
no, it's not Assassin's Creed. But no, like I said, with the stealth mechanics and the stealth gameplay, I hope it does that. If that's what it's looking like, awesome. Because there is something so fucking satisfying. Like when you were playing like number 1 or like number 2, especially number 1, because you could like those monks that were all wearing white, and you could like get into the middle of them and do like the little prayer animation of like slipping into a heavily fucking fortified and guarded. There's red all over that mini map, and you slip in undetected, and you fucking ice the guy, and then you slip out, and nobody fucking saw you. It is the most satisfying shit ever
It
of all
is.
time. It is
It
so
is.
good.
Yeah.
See the hands. The hands.
See,
real.
that would
That's-
also-
The hands.
not to get off topic or anything, but like play Hitman, they did it better.
Honestly, Splinter Cell was kind of my go-to, like little stealth game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because Hitman, you get immersive sim and assassin
Yeah.
at the same time.
And you could just blow shit up if you wanted to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do whatever
yeah.
you want.
But I digress. We're talking about Assassin's Creed here.
Yeah.
I have tried to limit my exposure to it. I look at the trailers. I don't really look at the deep dives too much because I'm just like, I'm going to play it either way. That's a big selling point for me. I already pre-ordered it. I'm going to be playing it. We'll be playing it day one. I might stream it. I might not. Oh well. But yeah.
I got a topic over here.
I'm still excited for it. And the thing about it is if this game fails, the implications for Ubisoft as a company ain't looking too good.
Oof. It's rough.
Yeah.
No more sad things. No sad things.
And it's to the point now where at first they were thinking about getting bought out. The family that owns Ubisoft, who are still the majority holders, they don't want to do that. So now they're doing the next best thing, which is they're already in talks with Tencent and another investment company about splintering off Ubisoft into its own new entity. Now, I don't know if you've been following Tencent's track record when it comes to games, but
I thought the microtransactions were bad before. Holy fuck. Tencent.
If you think
Jesus
Tencent is going to
Christ.
make an Assassin's Creed game that you want,
It ain't
Bro,
happening.
literally
I'm gonna go down a
Tencent.
deeper hole.
Tencent games
I'm not
like
playing
fucking
this shit.
It's legit. Like, if you guys have seen Ready Player One, where the dude's like, we deduced from our scientists that you can take up 80% of their field of vision with advertisements without inducing seizures. That's Tencent. That's how they fucking make their games.
it is.
80.
They're going
Hey,
like, if you follow their track record right, they're going to buy the company, they're going to lay off half the staff, the rest of the staff's going to be there, and you're going to get an underserved product.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's still a hedge fund. Like, they are not going to take the time to vet the talent and hire new talent and get people that care about these game franchises that you as a consumer care about so much. But I feel like we are getting lost in dunking on shit that we're not seeing the consequences of our actions.
Yeah. It could
Because-
always be worse.
Because if eventually, at the rate in which we're going, we're gonna run out of shit to dunk on. You know what I mean? Because Tencent is, you know who enjoys these videos of YouTubers going off about wokeness in video games more than anybody else? Tencent, because that crashes the stock price of that company, and then they swoop in and buy it. So, I'm just saying, it ain't looking too good.
I hope it does well, man. I want it to succeed. It's like the new Fable. I want it to succeed. My hopes are low, but I want it to.
They showed a little bit from it before they pushed it back. It looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. Dragon
But-
Age did too. But, you know.
Okay, hot take. Okay.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Hear me out here. Dragon Age is on PlayStation Plus. It's free. Well, it's not free because you play for PlayStation Plus, right? It is March's game in PlayStation Plus. Ain't it a little weird that those reviews are now going positive when you don't gotta pay for it? It's almost like a bunch of people at a bunch of other people who had their own agendas about gender roles and stereotypes influence your decision making into not playing a game that you might have enjoyed. And now, since the barrier of entry is like whatever
Nothing.
PlayStation Plus is, that you really actually enjoyed it.
I hear what you're saying,
Mm-mm-mm.
but I hated Inquisition with everything that I am. And so,
Wow.
when they announced the new Dragon Age, much like the Assassin's Creed was like, cool, had no stock in it. And then the general consensus of people that I've seen playing it is that it's underwhelming.
Yeah.
Not just the, like you talked about with the fucking like agenda with gender roles and whatever else, and those people that were the loudest demographic that were shitting on that game.
Yeah.
Just from most people, although I have heard the combat is fun.
Yeah,
Just that
that's
everything
actually,
that's not the combat is.
Yeah, because I've heard the storytelling, like even from people that enjoyed it, it was kind of like one of those things where like the storytelling is meh, the character creator is really good, and the combat is really enjoyable, even though you can't really take control of your other the other players in the party.
Yeah.
So that's like the main thing that I was hearing. If you sift through all of like the people that just hate it for no reason, and I feel like whenever we do things like this, right? Not we, because we are free-thinking people, and we form our own opinions. But whenever stuff like this happens, I feel like you lose out on future games that could be good, or like you ruin it for somebody that really did enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because there's people who are going back and they're playing, what is it, Last of Us 2? Right? For the first time because they they watched the shows, and they're just like, I don't get why everybody was so upset about this. And I'm just like, you had to be there.
There was you had to be there, because that's the thing is like when we're talking about like that really loud small demographic of people, like there were definitely like when it came to Abby was like, it is male. It is male. You know what I mean? Like fucking. Like, there was that group of people. My opinion on that game was I think that story, like what they did with it, was awesome. Just tell it in a different order. Because
That's fair.
I mean, I guess spoilers, but the game has been out for fucking ever.
Yeah.
But you
Now
know,
I'm
like,
spoiling it for the show now.
I guess, yeah. But you know, when X character kills other X character, that happens so early in the game. Like that's like immediately, like right off the bat. And then so like X character kills X character that we know and love, and now the character that killed that person, now you want us to play as that character and follow that character's story and feel for that character. We are forever until the end of the game going to be biased towards that character because you started way down here. Like if it started and we played that character and learned to love that character, maybe that character met the other girl character from the first game and they journeyed together for a bit and they learned to trust each other, and now we trust that person and we learn to love that person and all of their pain and backstory, and then they find that character that they killed originally, and then it turns out, wait, you're who I've been looking for.
So
now we have this massive conflict. We understand where her pain, where she's coming from, but we still love that guy, but he's also kind of an asshole. Now you have this massive conflict of character that you wanted in your players that you missed the mark on 60% of your player base because of the order you decided to tell that story in. Do the exact same story, just change the order a little bit. And I think that game would have been the greatest game of all time. It would have been so fucking good.
I agree with you completely. Because like even if you look at it like objectively, like when you were playing the game as Abby's a fucking powerhouse, dude.
Just fucking
like just for no reason. She's out here fucking cracking people over her knee and shit. She's a fucking savage. Like so the gameplay when you're using Abby is really fun, but at the same time you're like, I don't want to fucking play as Abby. She's killed one of my favorite characters.
And that's the thing.
But
is
like
every time she's the POV, that's the initial fucking feeling that you get is like, oh, fucking play this bitch again. You know what I mean? Like you don't care. You don't care.
Well, the difference is that like when Walking Dead did that with Negan, right? Every fiber of your being wants to hate Negan, but he's just such a fucking good character. You get over it really quickly. Like,
see me, I like bad guys. I like the
and he's
villain.
A really good one.
And he was a good one.
Really good one. So like if they would have, I feel like also like if they would have made her a more compelling character in that way, it also would have helped. But like this is also a game that came out in 2018. This is forever ago. Like it's It's fine. But that's besides the point. I don't even know how we fucking got here.
Dang.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Dragon Age. Yeah. I know it's found out.
Jeez, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, but hey,
But-
talking about Last of Us, though, that was one of our talking points that Naughty Dog is going to be done with the Last of Us series.
Yeah, Naughty Dog
Yeah.
has announced that you will not get a Last of Us 3, at least not anytime soon, because they have completely moved on to their new game with a super long title that I can't remember.
Intergalactic.
Yeah, it's like Intergalactic something. It's a paragraph.
Planetary. Thank you.
Planetary.
Also, we don't have time to talk about it, but I just want to say, the amount of star power in some of these video games today is ridiculous. Crazy. They're like full like actors from like big picture things in these video games, like fully mocapped. That shit's expensive. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Watch that Death Stranding 2 trailer. There's a lot of names in it. There's a lot of names.
80% of the game's budget went to that trailer.
Those are just his friends.
yeah,
They
that
did it
sounds
for
right.
free. Those are his friends. Those are Hideo's homies. They just showed up one day. He's like, "You want to be a video game?"
Man, what else we got for
Let's transition over. We ran a little far into our anime block talking about games and how we're all old and washed. But yeah, let's talk about anime. Let's talk about the TV shows that we've been watching, things of that nature. What's everybody been watching? I feel like it's gonna be really simple.
We know what we're watching, but
You know.
you also
Everybody
don't like
except
to watch
somebody.
somebody up there. Sorry. Yeah, you know Soul 11 is happening.
Yeah.
You know it.
Well, you
And
know
everything
what?
else out right now
let's
is-
let's give you're the anime guy. We'll just solo you up real quick.
Oh, dang.
What have
All
you
right,
been
yeah.
watching? Because I feel like you encompass everybody in this way.
Oh, I've been watching all the anime. I literally was like, because I've been out of town for work and just been extra busy, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got episodes to watch, and I come back and I'm like, oh, there are 6 different shows I get to watch right now, and I'm just like, yes, thank you, it's a great time. So most definitely Soul Leveling is happening, because if you're not watching that, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Exchange.
Yes.
Oh my! Oh,
My jaw
Exchange.
was on the ground.
Okay,
I couldn't wait.
That's
I couldn't-
fresh. That's
Thank
fresh.
you.
We can.
Thank you. No, it's
We can.
That's completely fine. Yes, we can. Yes, we can, because of the timing. The timing for this come out, absolutely. Yes, we can.
It does take me like. For these ones are pretty quick. I edit
Yeah.
these in like probably like 4 or 5 days, so like
Hey,
it
that's
won't be
cool.
as
It's
fresh.
cool. It's fine. It's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
Watching that, I'm watching also Shangri-La Frontier still. A lot of people dropped off on that one.
I
And
did. I need to pick
and
it
let
up.
me
Didn't they
tell
just
you-
start like the new season of it?
I didn't watch the new
Man.
season.
Listen,
Well, I'm
Shangri-La
not
Frontier has upped its ante. Because for a while I was like, what are they doing? Like, why are they going this route? And then I was just like, oh, I like this.
After the fucking giant fight with the robot samurai, they took a minute just fucking about. Just doing all manner
This
of
is true. This is true.
meaningless side quest.
But that's the thing though. As a gamer,
It makes sense.
Yeah.
But,
I'm
like,
doing all the side quests. I'm doing all those, which is why I'm
make
like,
it a
this
montage that shit.
is, yeah. But some of them are worth it, because as he is the like, oh, I play trash games, so when I find a good game, I make it count. It all intermingles, and you're like, oh, I see why they were doing this and who they're bringing from here and here and here. So give that a watch. Give it a chance. Give it a chance.
Okay.
Give that a chance. That's all I can say. And what's this other one?
Yo, are we not going to talk about Sakamoto?
Is he
hey,
watching Sakamoto? Are you watching Sakamoto?
Come on now.
Are you watching
I'm in there.
Sakamoto?
I
I
thought
am
you
on-
were. I didn't know if you were.
I am on the
I'm not
Crunchyroll.
caught up on it yet, but I do like it so far.
Yeah,
What?
Sakamoto is
King
dope.
likes something?
Holy shit.
What? That's
What's
the
the
first.
Is it April? All right. Dang, yeah. No, definitely watching that. And It's a dumb one. It is so dumb to me, but I still watch it. Possibly the greatest Alchemist of all time. It's actually pretty decent. I know it's a long title. If it has a long title, Clark ain't watching it. If it has a long title, Clark ain't
is
watching
it
it.
one of
Reincarnated in the
those?
name, he ain't gonna watch
Is
it
it
either.
one of
There it is.
I've been
I know he's not
reincarnated as
watching
an
it.
alchemist and
I've been
I left my lunch on the bus. I don't
I've been, re- I've
my
been,
lunch on the
I've been, re-
bus.
I've been reincarnated as a Lego minifig.
Fuck.
Jeez.
And I left
Jeez.
my lunch on the
My
bus.
lunch on the bus.
God damn.
God damn, dude.
Tiffany.
Sorry, but the titles be out there, man.
That's
They
a
are
cool.
there.
Here's the thing, though.
You will take that title and actually run with it.
Somebody's gonna Google that, and
Yes.
something might come up. something
No,
might
don't
come.
be surprised if,
Oh
if
my
somebody takes
God.
that
Oh god.
and run with it.
It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
It is ridiculous.
It's
What did you
my
want to say
idea
about
first.
Sakamoto Days? Come on, listen.
what did I want to say about Sakamoto Days?
Yeah.
Sakamoto Days comes out on Saturday. Go ahead and watch that on Sunday. I'll tell you why. If you watch Sakamoto Days right after solo leveling, you may be disappointed.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but that's the thing, because I get it. It's a chill. It's a very
I have to
for as
separate the
intense as it
days.
is.
I
for
have to separate the days.
as intense as it is, it also is extremely chill. And they're just like, all right, bro.
It's
Like,
really good.
No,
I
it's
like it, but
also-
it's not on the same level as solo leveling. So
Also,
I
I'll tell
understand
you what.
why you watch it different days.
Unpopular opinion. I think that the English dub of Sakamoto Days is better than the Japanese.
you
Why
know,
are we doing this?
You
Hold
know, no.
In
Here,
this
I'm
specific
want to-
scenario,
as
in
a
this,
as a
in this
manly
specific
Puritan,
scenario,
it's a manly Puritan.
because Matt Mercer is killing it as
Yes.
Sakamoto.
Yeah,
He's
no, I feel you.
Really good.
Absolutely.
Also, the Japanese dub, something about it. I don't like it. Like I wanted to listen to the English dub just because it's Matt Mercer, and I notice he always bodies every character he does. So I was like, okay, this is cool. But then I went back to the Japanese dub, and I was just like, fuck. Especially like young Sakamoto or like skinny Sakamoto. Like when Matt Mercer
yeah.
does like the fucking
Yeah.
intense voice. Yo, he killed it. Like it's not
No,
not
I
comparable.
feel you. And like I said, as a primarily like Puritan, like I'm watching it, I'm watching it sub. There was a video that I saw the other day, and it was like, yo, some of these writers are writing things, and it's like the translation that comes off as a sub translation, like directly from Japanese, is not what they're trying to portray.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, I get it. So it happens both ways. It's like some
Yeah.
things in Japanese where I'm like, oh, this is exactly what it meant, and I feel that. Versus like, oh, they meant for this to be like English, so they could like, I relate to you as an English speaker, and this is gonna have more impact there. So
Well, that's like Attack on Titan, like the way they wrote
Oh,
Commander
man.
Irwin. Commander
Ooh,
Irwin's
man.
delivery in English,
Mm.
it was written in Japanese to be delivered in English because his
Yeah,
name
exactly.
is fucking Irwin Smith. You know what I mean? Like it's,
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
supposed to be
No,
like
I
he's
feel
an
you. I
English.
feel
subject.
I feel you. I've been slowly transitioning to
Bro, that voice actor
Watching
too
the-
that did fucking
the
Commander
English-
Irwin.
oh
in,
yeah.
in the English dub, fucking brought
Yeah.
it, dude. That the
Some
bills.
of the, some of
Yo,
the
the
dubs
bills
are
were
good.
due, and he fucking brought it, man.
You want to
Some of
talk
the dubs
bills
are
are
good.
due? Solo leveling.
Solo
The
leveling.
English actor for solo leveling.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker was screaming into the mic like his fucking like he had the eviction notice on the door. he's on day 10 out of 12 for that eviction notice, and he's
Like,
got
bro,
to
like
get
the
it.
landlord sitting outside, like with a piece of paper against the fucking window. You
I'm
better
telling
fucking
you,
God.
and
bring
they
it.
they ripped that shit off after that, man. Because he was like, "Oh, that boy cooking."
And boy, I feel you.
You
I
got
can
another
feel you
week.
on that.
You got another week. That was
If
pretty
it wasn't for the fact that if I watched the English version of that, I'd be like 2-3 episodes behind. I'd do that, but no way.
I'm telling
No.
you, I'm actually happy with most of the stuff that they're doing with solo leveling. Going back to that, there was something that I wish they would have done. Because we're 1 episode away from it. I'll go ahead. And I wish when they were doing their little like, oh, it's a trial fight. Like, let's just test each other. If you could have seen the manhwa, it is a completely different, like, oh, okay, I get it. He's on another level. And that's all I will say about that. That is my spoiler for the day.
Okay.
Just drop that one in the
I
bucket.
know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. It's all right,
Okay.
King. We'll get you there one day.
So
King, like,
on
what?
the topic
Yeah, not
of
happening.
on the topic of voice acting, let's talk about one that's kind of splitting everybody down the middle right now, which is the trailer for Devil May Cry, the Netflix anime adaptation.
Yeah.
No, that's not what Dante
No.
sounds like. It's not. It's not. He sounds like a prepubescent whiny teenager, and I don't like it. I don't like it one
no,
bit.
Thank you.
Cause like Dante's like a badass, like cool character. Like he's got some like funniness and charisma about him, but like he's still like a savage.
Yep.
So
Boy.
I don't
Well, the
like
thing
it.
is like, did you play the first Devil May Cry?
I did. I played all.
So he was a little more like what you were talking about, like the younger sounding. He wasn't as wisecracky and shit yet. And I wonder if that's the essence they're trying to capture for the Netflix. Because he then, like from DMC2 on, like he was the fucking like, come on, puppy, come on. Like he was that guy. But in that first game, he wasn't really that guy. He was just kind of like the, like, what do you call that? The not unwilling protagonist, but I guess hesitant protagonist. Like he's doing it.
Yeah.
I need to do this, but I'm not as like in it as I should be. Plus, the guy they're getting to do his voice is the Black Ranger from Mighty
Yes,
Morphin
sir,
Power
Johnny
Rangers, man.
Yambosh.
Johnny Yambosh. He also he did Ichigo in Bleach.
Ichigo Kunisaki.
Oh
not-
my goodness.
AKA Vast Stampede.
I'm not crazy
Hey,
about
look.
it. I'm sorry. It's. I might be watching this one in Japanese.
I'm gonna give it real noise.
I might be watching this one in Japanese.
I
I would give it, give it a chance,
know.
man. I would give it an episode, and then if you're still like that, yeah, get off of there. But
Man. I'm excited for Fire Force to come back.
Fire Force coming back looks really good. Windbreaker's coming back. Wait.
I'm excited for what's the new one coming out? Lazarus?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited
Lazarus.
for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I saw something about that.
We also got some movies coming up. We have the Demon Slayer Castle.
excited for
Castle
that
Rock
one.
movie.
I said.
Yes.
We have. What's the
JJK.
other movie? Yeah, JJK movie coming. There's also
They
I
got a
think
kaiju.
another
Kaiju.
Kaiju number
Yeah,
8 movie coming out
Kaiju.
too.
Yeah.
That's the one I was talking about.
That's the one I'm ready for too.
Oh, speaking of newer shit, have you guys seen that trailer for the it's not Nightmare of the Wolf, Sirens of the Deep, the Witcher animated series that they're gonna put on
Oh yeah, that's already out. I think.
I
Yes.
think it's
Or did that already come out?
I'm not sure if it already came out. It might have. It's looking like it's looking like it might have. 'Cause I just now started seeing shit for it, like kind of rotating around. But I thought it was cool that they had the voice actor for Geralt from the video games, and then they also got Jaskier from the live action show with Henry Cavill.
I like that combo.
Yeah,
I like that combo a lot.
love
I like that.
combo. So I haven't seen
like
it yet.
that combo
I haven't
a lot.
seen it on Netflix. So I mean, hey, I might be talking about old shit right now, and if I am, I apologize. But
Yeah, that's all good. It's all
I
good.
don't know if anybody watches or has watched like the Batman movies, like the animated like Batman Ninja.
I
Oh my
watched
God.
Batman Ninja. Oh
Listen,
my
man.
God.
Miller, it has been years. If you're still fucking promoting Batman Ninja, I need you to get the fuck out, dude. Get
Oh,
out.
no.
Man,
No,
it has
listen,
been years. I will never fucking forgive you for fucking forcing us to watch
Listen.
that shit in the shop
Hey, listen.
on the motherfucking aircraft carrier.
Get it. What was wrong with it?
I didn't force that. Just letting it be
Can-
known. It wasn't me forcing.
Guys, hey,
Can
look,
we talk about
it's actually dope.
that
It's
snippet
cool as
that
shit.
they
You guys
released?
gotta check this thing out, and then we watch it, and it was good. What?
I blame Hupchman.
It might have been Hupchman. It might have been Hupchman's
I'm just
fault,
saying
actually.
it. Listen.
Hold on. Can we talk about the Batman Yakuza? That snippet that they released with
That's-
Nightwing and
that's-
that rainbow ass suit.
Listen.
That
that's what it is.
RGB.
Batman Ninja vs. Yakuza League. That's what I'm talking about. Just thank you for understanding where I was going with this. Come on. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing?
No,
Please tell me what we're doing.
we are not doing that. We are
Yeah,
not, doing, that.
doing that.
Remember their mechs that they had?
Oh god, it was so bad. Like objectively bad. Like that they greenlit another one.
Oh man.
What the
But
fuck
years
are we
later.
doing?
What the hell?
You
is
could
this?
have
Oh,
did.
see, look. Now he's invested. Good. Go look at it. Go look at it and make fun
Why
of
For
that.
you
what
watching
that-
the trailer for this
For
shit
what
right
that
now?
costs, you could have did Gotham by Gaslamp. You could have did another Constantine.
Oh,
Anything else. But you chose to do that,
There you go.
and
So,
for that, I will never forgive you.
you will
Never
never forget.
forgive you.
All
Never
right,
forget.
we're short on
I
time.
would've-
You guys just want to fight it out for the last part of this?
I would have rather them just read
That's
it
That's what
injustice.
we need to end on that. Leave the people
Actually,
with the taste
no.
of Batman Ninja. All right.
No.
Oh my god.
The salty,
Oh, no,
can't get it out of your mouth
I'll
taste
tell you.
of
one more
Batman.
thing. We
I'll
got
tell
one more
you
thing
where
that
we're
we
gonna
really
leave
want to
this.
end on.
I'll tell you where we're
No.
gonna leave this.
Oh no.
The creators of Avatar
Oh no. Stop
are back at it again
Got it again.
Oh,
with a
damn.
new
Yeah.
avatar. She's going to be an earthbender. Apparently, she has a twin sister that's going to be kind of like a side story, and she's missing a foot, or like from like the knee down or something. Cute character. I can get behind it, but that's not what the internet's talking about. No.
Tell what they say.
Korra.
What did they say? Korra, tell us.
Apparently, Korra done fucked up.
When the world needed the,
Put that,
the most,
put the
they disappeared.
picture of me, put the picture of me right there. You know you fucked up, right?
boy, for real. What they do? What did Korra do, Clark? Tell
Hold
us,
on, I'm
please.
trying to find the exact. What is it? Avatar.
Synopsis.
The world needed the
No, it's
Avatar
not a
the most,
synopsis.
man.
It's like what is it? New Avatar.
I mean, it's basically like the Avatar is a villain now, right? Like that's the whole thing with the. When I saw, it's like it's no
Hold on,
longer
hold
like
on,
this
hold on.
paragon of like fucking. Oh, it's the Avatar. It's like, oh god, it's the Avatar.
Avatar.
Okay, hold on. All right, let's look at this together.
Let's look at this together.
So, Avatar Seven Havens is set in a world shattered by a devastating cataclysm. A young earthbender discovers she's the new Avatar after Korra. What? In this dangerous era, oh god, I can barely read today, I'm sorry. That title marks her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Hunted by both humans and spirit enemies, she and her long-lost twin must uncover the mysterious origins and save the Seven Havens before civilization's last stronghold collapses. Now, when I first read this, completely skipped over the Korra part, and I was like, oh, that sounds fucking gas, dude. Oh, this is gonna be good. But then, the internet exploded
Yeah.
and just took this
Internet
as a group
exploded.
invite to shit on Korra. Everybody that doubted Korra in the first place just dogpiled. They were like,
Well,
we
'cause
knew she was the fucking worst
Apparently
Avatar.
there was so much effort from like the official Avatar crew to make it seem like Korra was right and she did the right thing and she brought peace and balance or whatever the fuck. Then they announced this new show where they basically canonically confirmed like, oh yeah, instead of peace, she brought several nuclear warheads and the world was completely fucked. Like they canonically confirmed it. So now those people that thought that they were right are now confirmed that they were right and are angry about it.
It was a honeypot. That's all it was.
I was honeypicking him.
Oh
How did he turn it on me?
I'll say this.
Man. It was
I'll
definitely
say
honeypot.
this. Even with this little plot synopsis, she's second place. She's second place.
I don't know. This new Avatar is already ahead of her. So
No. She's second worst.
second worst.
She's second worst because we're just gonna skip over Avatar Roku.
Yikes.
Are we just gonna skip over the fact
Absolutely.
that Avatar Roku just let the Fire Nation amass all this power, and all he did was tell his friend, "I don't think this is gonna turn out
Hey
good.
guys,
You probably should do
look,
this."
check it out. I might have bit off a little more than I could chew on this one. I don't know what to do with this one.
Well, look, because Avatar Roku, sure, but essentially, like, from what I understand, is it like the sealing of the spirit gates, like to separate the spirit world from the waking world, was something that like the very first Avatar did because
Yeah,
of
Avatar
like
1.
the amount of like death and destruction and shit that was happening, and so it's like the shit that Korra did. So it would basically be like fucking Roku spilt some orange juice in aisle 7. Korra set the house on fire. Like the whole fucking building is on fire. She burned the whole fucking thing.
It's all on fire.
Okay,
You
So,
saw
like,
it happening.
So the
You
Fire
saw it happening in
Nation
real time.
is so fucking small and minuscule to this, to like what's actually going on, from my understanding of like levels to this shit. So yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that. The Fire Nation completely wiped out every airbender except for
airbenders.
Aang.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se, dude.
But
Fucking
there
calm down.
was. But there was, because if the Avatar wasn't there, then what was her name? Azora would have just staged her coup and took over Ba Sing Se.
You mean Azula?
Azula, my bad.
Azula.
So Azula would have did it anyway.
There is no
We're talking
war in
about
Ba Sing Se.
Avatar right now. This is crazy. I will I just
Yeah,
Refer
no,
to the
we're not
previous conversation about the age demographic. We're talking about Avatar right now.
Dang.
Anyways,
Damn.
hey, you guys want to play a game? When did Avatar come out?
Holy fuck, don't do this to me, man.
God.
Right around the time as Code Lyoko
my
came out,
God.
Stop.
Holy Yoko, Jesus.
buddy.
Oh my God.
Bro, yeah.
You're
Gotta
old.
go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go.
old.
This is
Let's
too much.
play. Hold on, let's
This
play a
is too
game.
much.
When did? We'll leave it with this. Because I gotta close this out anyway. When did Avatar: The Last Airbender release?
2002 to 2004.
A little early.
I'll say 2002.
Nah.
Let me tell you something. After today, I'm convinced that 2005 was the best fucking year ever.
Oh, well, 2005.
Wow.
Yeah, all right. There we go.
Because
No, I agree.
everything came out in 2005.
Everything was coming
Jesus
out in
Christ.
2005.
We peaked. We
did,
peaked
we
this
did.
fucking
We
civilization.
peaked as a society.
Jeez.
That's wild.
That was a good year.
So
2005 was a fucking great year, dude. Anyways,
Well, I tell you.
we're gonna close out the show right now. Before we close it out, I would like to do something a little different. We talk about a lot of anime and a lot of video games, but like, there's other shit. So if anybody would like to plug any other shit that they enjoy, now's the time to do so. Me specifically, I came up with this because I wanted to talk about some cool shit that I found. I'm currently reading a graphic novel titled The Nice House on the Lake. that shit's really good. It's really good. It's really good. The art style is incredible. It's by the same guy who wrote Some Things Killing the Children. It's really good. And then I bought one of his other books because I'm like halfway through this one, and I was like, all right, what else you got? I'm on board now.
Yep.
So the next one I'm going to be reading is the Department of Truth, which is supposed to be about like government conspiracies and fucking monsters and shit. So anybody else got anything that they've been doing besides playing games?
There is one thing I wanted to talk about. Sorry, not to cut you off there, Miller. There was one thing I wanted to talk about if we hit it and we didn't, was the Oblivion remake potentially.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Todd and the gang are going to do with that, but what I do know is that there is a community of modders that have been working a lot on a kind of their own Oblivion remake using Skyrim as the groundwork. It's called Skyblivion, and it's a TESR Renewal modding group. And it's another one of those, like I was talking about the convergence earlier, it's another one of those, this group of modders, it's literally volunteers, all of them have been working their asses off putting this thing together, like fucking mapping NPCs and rebuilding Cyrodiil, and they're pretty much almost done. And it's another one of those, if you own Skyrim, you can download this mod and play through Oblivion and just have all these fucking volunteer guys that did it for you for free to thank for it, and not have to drop however much money to Bethesda is going to ask you for it when they eventually do it. It's this awesome project these guys have been working like tirelessly on for months now. So if you play Skyrim, you liked Oblivion, and you want to try to revisit Oblivion, I highly recommend checking this thing out. It's called Skyblivion, and it's sick as hell. So yeah, give it a look.
It sounds good. Anybody else got anything?
I'm gonna plug a tabletop here.
Yeah, we like tabletops.
What is that?
Doomlings. Hell yeah.
Doomlings is a great little game of strategy. You just have to make it to the end of the world.
Hell yeah.
So
It's
amass
really
your
fun. Light amount of ruining friendships on that one.
Oh, absolutely. It's a good time. Like, I'm gonna plot, and then my whole plot is thwarted by one character's move, and you're like, dang, now I'm gonna ruin your time. So
disclaimer, I mean, we are not sponsored by any of these people. We just think that these things are cool. We just think that these things are cool, and we think you might think they're cool.
DC has not cut me a check.
Man.
If we're talking about any of the books, because The Nice House on the Lake is published by DC, but they don't pay me anything. I just really like that author. I think his name is like Tyan. Hold on. Something.
Yeah.
Okay, you got anything while I'm looking this up?
Oh man, y'all gotta have something.
Not currently at the moment. Not at the moment.
AC.
Okay. Well, you gave me enough time to find what I was looking for. The author's name, James Tyan IV. Incredible author. He is mostly just does graphic novels. I'm a fan now. Everything he made so far, I really enjoy.
Sound like
Yeah. Tiff, you got anything? Shout out sourdough starters or something.
damn.
That's crazy.
I'm
Sourdough
serious.
starters.
Her and my wife, that's what they talk about. Sourdough starters.
Well, you want me to talk about a new skill I'm learning? I don't fucking know.
Fuck, I don't know, dude. The average gamer is 35. You probably got hobbies.
Here we go again.
I'm learning how to micro solder. I don't know.
Micro solder.
That's what's up.
That's cool, man.
See, that's a 35-year-old hobby right there.
I picked up on that. I picked up on that like sometime last year because it was like a couple of things I had to fix.
First of all, let me just say,
the only way I could fix these things, I had to solder.
I hate soldering.
Oh.
I hate smell like flux. I hate the smell of flux. Okay.
Yeah,
That's just that.
it's not fun.
It's a good skill.
Yeah,
Great
it's cool.
skill, actually.
It's cool to
Yeah.
know.
It's a great skill.
I had to fix the potentiometer on my steering wheel for my Xbox.
And next
Had
to
to
the
change
flux
it.
capacitor.
Yes.
And the reticulating
blueprint.
splines.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Oh, I do have
my head
something.
hurts. Anyway, thank you guys so much.
Got some hair.
That guy, King, was that good?
I do have some. I think I told you about this a while back. I've gotten like I backed a tabletop project called Nimble.
No, yeah, you did tell me about that.
So it's almost about to go out to print. I got like the final PDFs for it, the rules and the DM guide and all that. It's based on 5e, but it's like the main thing is speeding up combat. And I've been reading through it a lot, and I think it's a really good system. Maybe one day I may actually get to try it if we get a chance. So
I expect to see the results in our future endeavors.
Let's do it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us for this kickback. It's not really a party. I mean,
Boy.
the energy got kind of high. It was a party, but
It was a party multiple times.
thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, chilling in the party, so to say. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that stuff.
Ew, you did the thing.
do the thing.
I'm supposed to
Ew.
do the thing.
Ew.
You did the thing.
guys,
Ow.
do the thing. Oh no.
You know what? You
You're
know
right.
what? I'm also
Share,
gonna do
subscribe,
the.
follow, all that.
I'm
Thumbs
also
down.
gonna do
this
the
week.
other thing. A friend of the show, classic Sam NYGM.
Shout out.
Yeah.
I, in the somewhat close, maybe distant future, may or may not have been invited to do a level 21 shot, and by do I mean DM, and I may or may not be bringing some of your favorite characters with me, maybe 2 people that are in this currently, if schedules permit. And this may or may not be my first time DMing for strangers, so
We
we'll
like
see
the rule
how
of
this
cool.
goes.
Wink,
We
wink,
love the rule of
nudge,
cool.
nudge.
wink.
And you know what? And I've decided that
Oh,
I
no.
lean way too much on horror. So this one is going to be more funny, more actiony. So
Like,
something different. Yeah, so I'm probably going to leave a link to Classic Sam's page. She also does a lot of interviews in the TTRPG space. If you don't know what that is, Google it. No, I'm joking. Tabletop RPGs, D&D, Kids on Bikes, Vampire Masquerade, all those. She does a lot of really good interviews with a lot of really good creators. I've been on there, so you may find an interview with me on there. But yeah,
absolutely.
so
Check out.
so
Peoples.
yeah, check out them. But also, like and subscribe our shit first.
If you do that,
Yeah. If you're gonna do
And then you
it,
trip
you know,
over
get
there.
us first. You know, then
If you're gonna go over there, make sure you leave a coin for your Witcher or whatever.
Yeah.
Toss a coin to your Witcher. Oh Lord, leave one at the door right there.
All right. If you made it to this point of the show, I would like you to comment below the number 35,
Whoa.
Oh
And then-
my god.
and then I would like you to comment one of your non-gaming related hobbies, so I can prove that the average gamer is 35, because there's going to be a lot of old motherfucker shit.
Oh man.
Get out right now.
I like to whittle. Whittling.
I like whittling. I like baking.
I do stone collecting.
I like rocks.
I like rock.
All right.
Jeez, man.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys.
Peace.